Good morning to all. Warm welcome to all the newcomers and parents on behalf of the VIT family for the Student Induction Program. Student Induction Program is to help new students adjust and feel comfortable in the new environment, inculcate in them the ethos and culture of the institution, help them build bonds with other students and faculty members, and expose them to a sense of larger purposes and self-exploration. Request all of you to rise for the invocation.
நீராறும் கடலொடுத்த நிலமடர்ந்த கெழிலொழுகும் சீராறும் வதனமென திகழ்வரத கண்டமிதில் தக்கனமும் மதி சிறந்த திராவிடனல் திருநாடும் தக்க சிறு பிறைநுடலும் தரித்தனரும் திலகமுமே அத்திலக வாசனை போல் அனைத்துலகம் இன்பமுற எத்திசையும் புகழ் மணக்க இருந்த பெரும் தமிழனங்கே தமிழனங்கே உன் சீரிலமை திரும்பியந்து செயல் மறந்து வாழ்த்ததுமே வாழ்த்ததுமே வாழ்த்ததுமே.
I request our registrar, Dr. T. Jayabharati, to welcome and introduce the dignitaries.
Honorable Chancellor, respected Vice President Shankar Viswanathan, Vice Chancellor Dr. Rambabu Kodali, Pro Vice Chancellor Dr. S. Narayanan, Director UG Admissions Dr. Kalechelvan, Dean Dr. Sivanandam, colleagues, most important of all, dear students, parents and others, good morning. Welcome to VIT. Today is a very happy day for all of us. I congratulate all of you students for getting admission into the best private institution in India. With this, you have achieved a significant milestone in your life. You have completed school and stepped into college on your way to a successful career. What you do in the next 4 years here with us is going to decide what you will do for the rest of your life. Next, I congratulate the parents for choosing VIT. Out of all the thousands of technical institutions in India, I believe that you are coming here to us for education is the best decision of your life for your children. Proof of this is the more than 1 lakh alumni of VIT well settled in life all over the world. Now it is my proud privilege to introduce the leaders of our institution. First and foremost is our beloved Chancellor, Dr. G. Viswanathan. You may be aware that he is also the founder of our institution, which was established in the year 1984. We started as a small college with just 180 students and 3 branches. That we are now an institution with 3 campuses and more than 60,000 students, and the top private engineering institution in India, is a testimony to his visionary leadership. I consider myself very privileged to be working with him almost since the inception of the institution. Of the 3 vice presidents, Shankar Viswanathan, Sekhar Viswanathan and G.V. Selvam, we have VP Shankar with us today. Shankar sir, can you please greet the parents and the students? So, our VP Shankar works closely with our Chancellor for achieving our institutional goals. He is widely known for his people-friendly approach, hard work, and insistence on discipline in our campus. Next, our Vice Chancellor, Dr. Ram Babu Kodali, comes with the rich experience of working in a variety of institutions in India, including the IITs. He is very particular that the syllabus and the curriculum should be set up to date, and the students acquire all the latest knowledge in the field. Next, like me, our Pro Vice Chancellor, Dr. Narayanan, has also been with the institution almost from the inception in 1984. He is one of our best teachers, and he has a large contribution for the smooth running of our large institution. Next, let me introduce Dr. Kalai Chelvan, Director, UG Admissions. He is the person responsible for all of you being here. He did the huge job of admitting you all to the institution. Next, I would like to introduce our academic, administrative, and other heads of our institution. Dean Academics, Dr. Anthony Xavier. Controller of Examinations, Dr. Murugavel. Director, Career Development Cell, Dr. Samuel Rajkumar. Director, Hostel, Men's Hostel, Dr. Sivashankar. Director, Hostels, Ladies Hostel, Dr. Deepa. Director, Students Welfare, Dr. C.D. Naiju. Director, Sports, Dr. Tyagachandran. With this, I conclude my address by welcoming you all once again. Wish you all the best.
Thank you, Madam, for your warm welcome. I request a Pro Vice Chancellor, Dr. S. Narayanan, to address the gathering.
Honorable Chancellor Sir, respected Vice President, beloved Vice Chancellor, dear Registrar and other learned colleagues, my dear parents and my dear student friends, very good morning to all of you. I would like to join my colleague, Professor J. Bharati, in welcoming all of you to VIT, especially our freshers. I would also like to join her in congratulating our freshers for joining the best institute of the country. I think you have agreed my statement, but you know the reasons better than me. Why do I call this as a best institute? But I thought it is my duty to highlight some of the reasons. The first and the foremost reason is we have got excellent infrastructure on par with any other institution in the country. The second one is best faculty, highly qualified and experienced faculty. Most of them, they have got their PhDs from premier institutes like IITs, IISc, and many of them, they have trained abroad. Our faculty are very active in research. They are coming out with more research output in terms of research publications and research projects and so on. Next is our academic system. We have got a very good academic system. My colleague, Professor Anthony Xavier, will give you a clear picture about our academic system in the next session. We call our academic system as a fully flexible credit system, FFCS. Under this FFCS, You can choose your own subject, your own course, your own timing, your own faculty, your own timetable, and so on. If you don't like Professor Narayanan's teaching, you can select Professor Jayapardhi as your teacher. That freedom is there. And this system is not available in many of the institutes, at least in our country. And next comes our major strength, very good placement. Our placement director, Professor Samuel, is going to give all the details about the placement, but I thought I can highlight some of the placement details. Last year, we have got more than 900 companies visited VIT. Almost all our engineering students are placed on campus the last few years. The last few years, we are creating national records, Limca Book of Records on placement. Last year, the highest package was 75 lakhs. This year, it is more than that. It is 1 crore. I cannot get 1 crore in my career. Not even me. Any Vice Chancellor, any director, they cannot get in the educational institution, at least in our country, getting 1 crore is the most difficult job. Even 1 crore and 2 lakhs. I stand corrected by our Honorable Chancellor. He is very particular about the statistics, and he is having a lot of, and he remembers very well all these things. 1 crore and 2 lakhs. I am corrected. I stand corrected. And 2 students have got, 2 students from Vellore campus. Vellore campus has got 1 crore and 2 lakhs. I don't know. When you pass out, you may get even 2 crores. That is the beauty of our placement system. That is the beauty of our this great institution, VIT. And next one is co-curricular and extracurricular activities. In Vellore campus itself, we have got more than 150 professional societies and clubs. You name any professional society, Society of Automotive Engineers, Professor Naiju is the faculty in charge. And like that, you have got IEEE chapter, you have got Computer Society of India, you name any professional society. For that matter, you name any club, music club, dance club, and dramatics club. You name any association, Tamil Literary Association, English Literary Association, Telugu Literary Association, Hindi Literary Association, Malayali Literary Association, Bengali, and so on. So you got to join in any one of these clubs or the chapters, and you got to strengthen you got to develop your skills. And you have to do a course on extracurricular activities, 2-credit course. Our Vellore campus will be very vibrant in the evenings. All our students, they will be involved in co-curricular and extracurricular activities. And the next one is international exposure. VIT has signed MOU with more than 300 universities across the world. Faculty exchange and student exchange. Many faculty from these universities, reputed universities, world ranking universities, they will come and visit VIT. They will stay here for 2 weeks, 4 weeks, 6 weeks. Some of them, they even stay here for 1 semester. They teach courses. You will get very good international exposure. Not only that, you can visit international universities. We have got a program called Semester Abroad Program, SAP. Under that, VIT is giving a lot of support, even financial support for your travel and all. And our Director of International Relations and other officers, they will give you more details on all this. And about our ranking, top ranking institution, you know better than me. Our Vice Chancellor is going to give all the details. You take any ranking, national ranking and international ranking, VIT would be there in the top. National ranking, NIRF, the last 6 years, even 7 years, we are number 1 among the private institutions in the engineering institution category. We are better than all the private institutions in the country. This year, our ranking under the engineering institution category is 12. Only IITs and some NITs, couple of NITs are ahead of us. And in the world ranking also, QS ranking and Shanghai ranking, we are on top. In fact, this year's Shanghai ranking, we are in the bracket of 600 to 700. But if you take at the national level, we are number 3 in the country. So we are leading not only in national ranking, but also in the international ranking. Very good national and international accreditation we have. If you look at the national accreditation, NAC accreditation, I am very proud to tell you that VIT is one among the very few institutes in the country which has gone for 4 cycles of NAC accreditation. Last year, we have gone for the 4th cycle of NAC accreditation, under the able leadership of our respected Vice Chancellor, and we have got the maximum grade, the highest grade, A++ grade we have got. So we are very proud, and the institutions which have gone for fourth cycle, our institute has got the maximum grade and maximum points also. And next comes the industry exposure. We invite industry experts. That is part of our curriculum, part of our course. For all the courses, our faculty colleagues, they will invite industry experts. They will ask them to discuss about the latest topics. And you can also visit the industries. Our faculty will take you on industrial visits and so on. You will get very good industry exposure and very good hostels, very good boys hostels and ladies hostels. Our faculty colleagues, director hostels, they will give a clear picture about the hostels. Very good, a lot of, messes are available. Multi-cuisine food is available in our hostels, home, away from home. We are giving a lot of freedom to our students, but at the same time, freedom given should not be misused. There are some regulations. That is only for your welfare, only for your benefit we have constituted those regulations. I request all of you to follow meticulously the regulations. That is very, very important. The freedom given should not be misused. But I am telling you, VAT is giving a lot of freedom to our students, but you have to take it in the positive way, you have to utilize it in a positive way, then you will be the beneficiary. And we have got very good sports facilities. Outdoor stadium with 400 meters track, and indoor stadiums both in ladies hostel and boys hostel, AC gyms in both the hostels, and your swimming pools also international standards, Olympic standard swimming pools, both in the boys hostel and ladies hostel. All these facilities are available. And I want to tell you that everything is available in VAT. It is up to you. If you are utilizing the facilities available, the expertise available, then you will be the beneficiary. Then you can go out with flying color. Before I conclude, I thought I can conclude with a presentation on You Can Win. Over to my video presentation. Before we get into the presentation, you can win, all the VATians can win. Our Honorable Chancellor is an example for all of us. Are you ready with the presentation? K7? So, you have got role models in our campus itself. So, in the campus, we have got the best role model, our Honorable Chancellor. We have to learn, you got to learn many things from him. I have learned, as it was pointed out by Professor J. Parthi, I am here for the last 35 years, more than 35 years. Professor J. Parthi is here for more than 37 years. And we are all learning from VAT's Chancellor. And VAT Chancellor, what are the things we have to learn from him? His dedication, his hard work, his sincerity, and his positive attitude, and so on. All these things we have learned from them. We have got a best role model with all of us, and if you learn from him, definitely he is the best role model for all of us. Not only he, all our vice presidents, தாயை போல பிள்ளை நூலை போல சேலை, அதை போன்று நம்முடைய துணைத் தலைவர்கள் அனைவருமே நமது வேந்தரை போன்று பல நல்ல குணங்களை பெற்றிருக்கின்றார்கள். அவர்களிடமிருந்து நீங்கள் அனைவரும் கற்றுக்கொள்ள வேண்டும். I request all of you to learn from our vice presidents also. And we have got a very good vice chancellor who has got varied experience. I request all of you to learn from him, and also Professor J. Bharati and all senior management of our institute. Are you ready, K7? Yeah. Over to my presentation. You can win. All the VATs, whatever may be the hurdles, you have to win, and you can win. Over to the presentation. Volume, please. Audio. Doesn't matter, sir. Audio doesn't matter. You can go through. Yeah. So, as a leader, as a winner, you have to think like Gandhiji. Mahatma Gandhiji is a great thinker. Yes, go on, please. You can just go through. Self-explanatory slides are there. Yeah. Our Modi ji, all of you know better, our Honorable Prime Minister, you should speak like him. Yes, here is our Honorable Chancellor. You have to act like him. As a winner, you got to act like him. A great leader, a great winner. Yeah. You have to act like our Abdul Kalam ji when you are living with the people, living with others. It's a great winning team of VIT. They are all VIT students like you. This is also a VIT team. So all VITians are winners, and you got to win after 4 years, and you will win in your career, in your life. All the best to all of you. Thank you for your kind attention.
Thank you, sir, for your brief intro about our institute. I cordially request our Vice Chancellor, Dr. Rambabu Kodali, to address the gathering.
Thank you, Madam. Honorable Chancellor, respected Vice President, colleagues, dear students and parents, warm welcome to the VIT Vellore. It is a world-class, at the same time, sustainable campus. Very good morning and namaskar to all of you. I am going to share the VIT profile and the best practices for the academic excellence. Institute has more than 42,534 multicultural students, including research scholars, foreign and NRI students, representing from all the states of India, more than 53 different countries. Institute also have 382 universities as a research collaborators across the world. It's a good partnership. And the 15 schools at Vellore campus, 10 schools at Chennai campus is going to offer the undergraduate, postgraduate, and research graduate programs in various multidiscipline. We are talking about always multidisciplinary education itself, and here, such as engineering students here, sciences, humanities, management, design, architecture, agriculture, law, fashion technology, and hotel and tourism. VIT is a multidisciplinary and multicultural institute. You are going to learn from other students also, learn from system itself. The academic flexibility of the curriculum enables a multidisciplinary learning. Nowadays, everyone is focusing on STEM education itself. And in the 4.0, Industry 4.0, and we are focusing on multidisciplinary education. And I would like to share some of the milestone achievements of the institute. Humble beginning in 1984 and 180 students, 3 disciplines. Electronics and communication engineering is one of the discipline 1984 and 60 students. And VIT as a deemed to be university 2001, accredited by the NAC, that is the 4th cycle. The score is 3.66 and here A++ as a grade. That is in August 2021. That time is the COVID, and 2 years, still we got that in the 4th cycle and accreditation 3.66 as a score and A++. And our MSc chemistry program offered by the Department of Chemistry has been accredited by the Royal Society of Chemistry, UK. Always VIT is focusing on the quality. That is all. I think you know that one, how the Honorable Founder and Chancellor always is a product differentiation, and quality is very, very important. You have to achieve the excellence. From the beginning of India, NRF ranking is started in 2016 itself, from the beginning itself, and VIT is top 20 institutes in India, and an engineering and university categories itself. And if you are going to look into that, NRF 2022 is engineering rank is 12, university rank is 9, overall rank is 18, and the research is, our rank is 10. And proudly we are going to say that Shanghai World Ranking 2023 is our institute is top 3 institutes in India. Our overall international ranking is, it comes 601 to the 700. Then QS always, is the Honorable Chancellor always, our focus is quality at the same time global focus. And we want to achieve the rank in the global itself, global ranking. And one of the global ranking is here, the QS ranking. And QS subject rank 2022 India rank is here. Engineering technology, look at that here, engineering technology 346 and India rank is 9. Means here in the world, VAT engineering overall is 346 and in India, our rank is 9. And electrical and electronics engineering, mostly you are the electronics and communication engineering itself, and electrical and electronics engineering within 251 to 300 in the world. And India rank is 8. Chemical engineering within 301 to 350 and India rank is 11. Computer science and information systems within 301 to 350, India rank is 8. Mechanical and manufacturing engineering within 301 to 350 and India rank is 9. And also I would like to share with you 33 processes of VAT are recognized as the top 2% of the scientists of the world in recent study conducted by the Stanford University, USA. Now, Madam is clearly mentioned here and Professor Koral is very particular regarding the academic excellence itself. During last 2 years, almost I completed as a Vice Chancellor 2 years. I'm going to complete. And last 2 years and revised the curriculum. All academic programs, particularly we completed the engineering curriculum revision itself, based on feedback from the stakeholders. And the stakeholders in the sense, from the parents, from the industries also, from the various organizations, we taken the feedback. Then benchmarking, always, and we had to compare with the benchmarking institute, either in the world or at the same time in India, benchmarking. And NEP 2020, here the government of India clearly says, and we had to go for the NEP 2020. That is, the GR we want to go for that 52%, and we had to provide the quality of education to all the people. So, NEP 2020, and based upon that one, we revised the curriculum. Curriculum is here outcome-based education, according to that ABET, according to the NAC or NBA, the Washington Accord itself, and we had to go for that accreditation process. And outcome-based education, what we're going to learn it, and again, you have to come to the outcome only that is going to useful to the industry, outcome-based education. Our academic programs are integrated, modular, and flexible. Kindly look at that here. It is integrated, modular, and flexible. And what is the flexibility? You are going to explain to you. And here, choice-based credit system, you are going to choose it. This is just like what type of credits, and you are going to, what type of the courses you are going to choose it. So here is a choice-based credit system. Academic flexibility for the interdisciplinary learning, such as specialization, minor, and honors. This is a great advantage we introduce here. It's already there, and we strengthen the academic flexibility. For example, you join into the electronics and communication engineering. Mostly we are going to say that, yeah, I miss the computer science. Absolutely, you are not missing the computer science. And there is academic flexibility. You can choose as a minor computer science engineering. If you are going to do the 18 credits. Always the electronics and communication is very, very close to the computer science engineering itself, and you are going to get that minor in the computer science. You don't want computer science. You want to go for the entrepreneurship itself as a minor. It is possible to do the, what is that? Minor in the entrepreneurship also. You want to go for the, you don't want to go for the computer science entrepreneurship, and you want to go for the, as a industry 4.0, mechanical engineering. It is possible to take the mechanical engineering as a minor itself. There's a lot of flexibility. Means what are things you would like to do that as a minor, you can choose it. You don't want to go for that, you can go for the humanities and social sciences also. It is entirely dependent upon the choice-based credit system itself. Kindly look into that particular thing, academic flexibility. And here, if I go into our life skills are the part of the curriculum, I think always Honorable Chancellor is going to say that, yeah, the good English is very important. What I learned from the VIT is basically communication, great communication skills. So here the life skills are part of the curriculum itself. It is a one more, what is the advantage here? You can learn the international language, anything, either German, French, anything. You can Japanese also. Chinese language also we are offering that one. What my point is here is the life skills are the part of the curriculum itself. You can choose it. And ICT-enabled teaching learning process, that's very, very important. What is the thing is here, this is ICT-enabled teaching learning means you can, teacher is definitely is going to do that and is going to use the various tools and to enhance your learning process, ICT-enabled process. And equal importance to equal importance to the teaching, learning and research. This is meant for the faculty members and they have to focus on the teaching, learning, at the same time research. There should be good research. The research has to come to the class itself. That we are looking for that means what are the new thing, emerging areas he's going to learn it, is going to bring to the classroom itself. The faculty member in our institute is going to focus on the teaching, learning, at the same time research. Equal importance we are going to give to that. And what are other thing is here, nowadays there is a buzzwords are going on, and if you're going to open the newspaper itself, and it is experiential learning and skill development, critical thinking, and how to design thinking, how you are going to do that here. See here the experiential learning and skill development and critical thinking, you are going to use it, what are best practices here. The tutorials, each course has a tutorial and lab component, it's a compulsory. When we design that entire curriculum itself, the course has the tutorial and at the same time here the lab means what do you mean by the tutorial means here. And here there is a tutorial, what you learn it and is going to practice in the tutorial hour itself. By that way the design thinking and critical thinking is going to enhance. That's where it is. It is one of the best practice and it is a rigor in the teaching learning process. Mostly IIT, not mostly, IITs are following this particular tutorial concept to enhance the teaching learning process. Here it's already there in our system and we are strengthening that one. It is the tutorials, lab experiments, that's very, very important. We have a very good infrastructure and total we had on about 300, more than 300 labs are there, research centers are there, and we are going for the center of excellences also. We are building the research park, definitely here, and we are going to enhance our research activities also. And lab experiments and project-based courses. This is very, very interesting here. You want to go for the innovative project, and here as elective you can choose it and you can do the project-based learning also here. By that way your design thinking and critical thinking that is going to enhance. This is the industry projects. We are going to get the list of, here there is a this is career development center there and there is interaction with the industry. They are going to get the projects, going to communicate to that various faculty members we are going to offer as a project, industry projects and industry internship. Basically it is, you can work in the industry around about 6 months or even 1 year also. That is entirely depend upon how you are going to choose it. Recruitment of the qualified faculty members and clearly mentioned by the Vice Chancellor, and we are very, very good faculty member. And the development of the programs for the faculty and staff, we have the academic staff college and teaching learning center is there, and here we are going to train our faculty to enhance the teaching and learning process. Develop very good research facilities. We have very good research facilities and clearly mentioned here we have the very good research centers are there. Respect for the diversity and local needs, that is. And here, and when we are going to look into that, our entire curriculum itself, what is that when we are gone for the benchmarking and the basic sciences, nowadays we are talking about STEM education itself, the basic sciences and mathematics, everyone is going to do the mathematics and physics and chemistry, and here the 4 math courses and engineering sciences. Humanities and social sciences, there are 15 credits are there in the humanities and social sciences. And discipline linked engineering sciences, mostly this is one of the best one itself. It is a multidisciplinary, that concept you are going to enhance by discipline linked courses itself. The discipline core courses, there are 51 credits are there, and discipline electives and open electives, and project and internship is 9, and total credits are coming 152. And what I'm saying that here our programs are integrated, modular and flexible structure itself, that is where. And now I'm coming to that one here is, and always we are following that what are the best practices for the academic excellence itself. We had to learn from the various what are the best practices, and here we are implementing the best practices for the academic excellence. And everyone is very curiosity regarding that. Already Vice Chancellor clearly defined here number and what is our placement itself records. Regarding the placements 21-22, and it is the total number of companies visited campus recruitment are 974, huge number. Yes or no? 974 is a very great number. And total number of offers, this is comes around about 13,462 number of offers. And let me look at that here. The vision is always when I don't know how many people are read our vision of VIT itself. The vision of VIT is transforming life through excellence in education and research. Absolutely, we are going to spend the 4 years in our campus, in our institute itself. That is our responsibility to transform our life through good teaching and learning, at the same time research activities itself. That is, our mission is here, and world-class education, cutting-edge research, impactable people, rewarding co-creations, service to society, and core values. Always we are focused. We reach to such a level itself, the core values are going to play a major role itself. So here, Institute has the vision, mission, and core values. I'm requesting all the students, kindly, today itself, kindly define write down in the notebook itself, what is our vision, what is our mission, what are the core values you want to follow that one. This is, and there is a tag word is also there, and VIT is a place to learn and chance to grow itself. And finally, kindly transform yourself from the good to great. Good to great. There is a book is there, and based upon that one, good to great itself. If you want to move from the good to great itself is absolutely, and experiential learning and the skills are very, very important, and transform your life, and that is from good to great through experiential learning and skills itself. And dear students and parents, and once again, welcome to the VIT Vellore. Definitely we are going to follow the best practice in meeting. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. I cordially request our Vice President, Mr. Shankar Vishwanathan, to felicitate the gathering.
Good morning. Good morning. Dear Chancellor, dear Vice Chancellor, dear Pro-VC, Directors and Deans and Registrars, and my dear students and my dear faculty, good morning to all. Today I am preparing the PowerPoint. Before I want to say one word. Now we are admitting, including 40,000 students, you. This campus, total strength is 40,000, including you. You are crossing 40,000. Welcome to VIT World. I will say some tip. Attend your class regularly. Remember the word of Woody Allen, 70% of success in life in showing up. Make sure that you know your teachers, their office hours, and their contact details. Make sure that your teachers know you. Sit in the front row of the classroom, not a back row. Participate in the class discussion, consult with your teaching during office, not a chatting or playing games. Use a daily planner, note a date of exam, assignment, term purpose, etc. But don't note the holidays. Be organic, priority your responsibility, manage your time. Remember, everyone has same 168 hours a week, but only some of you better than others. Know your campus research. Visit your library regularly and read subject book, not a talking. Take care of your health. Get enough sleep. Eat well, balanced food. Exercise regularly. Avoid junk food. Get involved in campus activities. It will help you learn valuable skills. Expand your social network and enhance your self-confidence. Seek out opportunity to apply when you learn the classroom. Keep your eyes on the award and scholarship. Clarify your goals. Know why you are in the college first place. visuality, your success in a daily basis. If you follow this point, you will get a success in the study. This is a very important slide. You can note this one. Attendance, make sure 75% you maintain. Otherwise, you are not allowed to exam. Remind 25% mean you can get a medical leave or other reason, whatever. Only that is maybe 10 to 12 working day per semester. And if you get a 100% attendance, if you have, you can get extra point for placement interview. We are giving the 100% certificate, some 1,000 rupees, not important. When you go to placement, when you appearance interview, you can show that 100%, you are sincere person, you will get a extra point for placement. Before and next, wait. I know you are happy because you are getting VAT admission today. Oh my God, I got a VAT admission. Now you take. After 4 years, oh my God, I got a VAT outside. I got a placement, final year. Because between 4 years, you will meet academic pressure, other expensive, for your friends expensive. I know when you come to first year, they are looking for who are coming from Tamil Nadu, who are from Maharashtra, that one. Second year onward, okay, we'll pick up the third year. They will start studying a movie, whatever. When you come to third year, they will clear the exam. When you go to final year, go into placement. This is 4 years. I know many people, they have a pressure in the academic side between 1 to 3rd year. When you come to final, they will clear all areas. After 4 years, they are crying because I got a outside of the VAT. I completed VAT. I got a placement. Anyway, and dear parents, please collect your ID number from your ward. You can see from your home, your ward, attendance and mark list. So they cannot escape for classroom. Next slide. When you start your day, keep 3 words in your mind. Triple T. Try, true, trust. Try for better future. True for which your work. Trust in God. Then success you will be your feet. Next, Triple D. கடமை கண்ணியம் கட்டுப்பாடு. Duty, dignity, discipline. Kartavi, Maryada, Anushasan. If you follow this word, you will come up with flying color. Last, very famous. முயற்சி செய்யறவங்க எல்லாரும் கஜினி. மோதி ஜெயிக்கிறவன் ஒவ்வொரு ரஜினி. A person who keep trying the call, Gajini. Every person who chuckle and win is Rajini. Sorry, I don't know Hindi, I will try. Ek vayati jo kochit kata hai, wo Gajini, kagla hai. No. Aar wo jo sankarat karge safar hota hai, wo Rajini kagla hai. Thank you, Nandri.
Thanks a lot for your valuable input, sir. I request our Honorable Chancellor, Dr. G. Vishwanathan, to deliver the special address.
Vice President Shankar Viswanathan, Vice Chancellor Dr. Ambabu Kodali, Vice Chancellor Dr. Narayanan, Registrar Dr. Jayabharati, Admission Officer Dr. Kalachalvan, other dignitaries, professors, parents, distinguished invitees, and my dear students, good morning to you. You must have come a long way because I see from the record that the students, the first year students are from 34 states and union territories, from Kanyakumari to Kashmir, from West Punjab to the Burmese border. I welcome all of you to the big VIT family. Today, you are entering from a small family to a big family. Normally, a family strength is 5, 6, sometimes even smaller than that. But this family is a very big family, as it was pointed out by Vice President and Vice Chancellor. This campus itself has more than 40,000 students. And we speak 70 languages, more than 70 languages. So hereafter you can pick up any language you want. Of course, we teach about 7 foreign languages, but our students speak many languages, Indian and foreign. That's how I told you that you are entering into a big family. In fact, I consider VIT more as a family than as a university. If you take our old students who are going to be your friends in the future, they live in 84 countries. 117,000 old students, alumni, live in 84 countries. And whenever I go out, my first priority is to meet our old students. Because the success of VIT depends on the success of the students who pass out. I think various things were told here to you to know better about VIT. And you have come from various parts of India and various backgrounds. Somebody will be from an officer's family, somebody from a business family. Some of them will be teachers' families. Some of them will be from agricultural background like me. I was born and brought up in a village. I belong to an agricultural family, studied in Tamil and trying hard to learn English in those days. Some people must be like that also, even now. All of you will be taken care of. And you will have the option, as the Vice Chancellor pointed out, we have a number of flexible options available here. You can take any one of them, any subject you like you can take, because always there is one optional subject and one compulsory subject. Compulsory subject you have to, optional you can choose whatever you want. In fact, you can choose the subject, even the professor you can choose. If it is taught by 4 or 5 professors, you can choose the professor. Even timing also you can choose. If you are an early riser, you can choose the morning class, 8 o'clock, 8:30. If you get up late, then you can choose the other classes. That's all possible. And Shankar was mentioning a number of points where he mentioned about your health also. We have a bright future. The Indian students have a very bright future. And as it was pointed out last year, we had, Samuel is going to give you all the details, our director. 943 companies came. This year it's going on now. And once I used to think, instead of the companies selecting the students, will it be possible for our students to select companies? Now it has happened. It is happening now. A student, boy or girl, gets 3, 4 offers, and he chooses the company. I'm so happy that it has happened now. And because I know the difficulty of a parent is to get a job for his son or daughter. There we want to help the parents, because whatever decision we take in the institution, it will be based on the thinking of parents. In fact, it was mentioned here by Narayanan, Vice Chancellor, that you will be getting all freedom. But we have some restrictions also. there is always Lakshman Rekha, what we call Lakshman Rekha. That is not to satisfy the rules of VIT, that is to protect you. Because your health is very important. Life is the most important. So we have some restrictions to save you, because ultimately you are going to support the family. In fact, there are many parents who are just looking upon the son or daughter to come and help them to maintain the family, to bring up the family. And I want you to be a good family member, to be a son, to be a brother, to be a husband, to be a father, and ultimately the head of the family. That requires very good qualities, and I want you to learn all of them here. The 4 years is very, very important in your life. The entire future depends on these 4 years of your life. If you work hard, if you learn discipline, punctuality, how to respect elders, how to respect the teachers, then throughout the life you will enjoy. If you enjoy now, 4 years, then throughout the life you will be suffering. That's why this is very important. This should not be imposed upon from outside. This must be, you must be self-imposed discipline. You must have self-imposed discipline. In fact, Shankar was mentioning about 75% attendance. I don't know why 75%, because I am an old student of Loyola College Madras, you must have known. I studied there for 4 years by bachelor's and master's. And in that 4 years, I was never absent for any class. I was there from 1957 to 61. In that 4 years, I was present in all the classes. I don't know whether some of you will be able to do that. It is possible. In fact, there are some teachers who don't apply for leave. We recognize them every year, such teachers and students. That is because that gives you something in life which others cannot. And if you are a good citizen, you will help the country. If you are a good human being, you will be useful to this society. Because after of course, our first priority is society, the family, then comes the society and the country. You can do everything. All this requires your good career here in the 4 years. I think others are going to give you whatever is available. And you have ample opportunities to grow your future. Because one is academics, the other one is non-academic things, whether it's sports, games, whatever you want, you can come up in that. And we have, as it was pointed out, 150 clubs and societies where you can take part and grow. And you will get good friends here. We have not only students from 34 this year, states and union territories, we have students from other countries as well, your own classmates. They come from 32 countries, both foreigners as well as non-resident Indians. So you will have opportunity to learn the other culture, other language. And these friends will be permanent in your life. I don't know, probably after completing, your parents must be telling you. They would have studied some 30, 40 years ago, 50 years ago, but still they will be in touch with their classmates. I am in touch with my classmates. It's 67 years ago I passed my school. Still I am in touch with them. I talk to them whenever it's possible, because a friend, real friend, is the best in the entire life. You must get good friends, best friends, because a friend will never become jealous if you are coming up well. But it may not be the case with relatives. Some relatives will be all right, but some relatives will become jealous. It may not happen with the good friends. That's what I want you to have, good friends here. and make use of all the facilities. And only thing is, we want your safety and health first. Don't spoil your health. If you have learned some bad habits in the school, kindly leave it in VIT. They say if you go to Kashi, Varanasi, you must leave something. This is another Varanasi. You leave all your bad habits. You have a long life. If you want to do something, you can do it after 30, 40 years, because you are going to be the family support. The entire thing depends upon you. And of course, the country and the society also look to you. I want you all the best in your life and enjoy your, in fact, today we made arrangements in some other place with the big pandal, all the arrangements, because last night we had heavy rains. We could not conduct there, that's why we shifted to this auditorium. I hope it will be again ready within 2-3 days. I like all the parents to go around. If you want to visit some of the places also, you can visit. This is one of the historical cities of India. In fact, the first war of independence was fought in this city in 1806. Before much, the civil war, others started in other places. That's the kind of place you have come. And I want to inform the students that you will get all the infrastructure. If there is any difficulty, any problem, our hostel wardens are there, your teachers are there. You will have a proctor. For about 20-25 students, there will be a teacher who is called proctor, means is a local parent. Whatever your problem, you can talk to him, he will try to resolve it. That system is also there. And apart from that, you have your professors, head of the department, dean, directors, all of them are available. Apart from it, then the university officials are there, chancellor, vice chancellor, pro-vice chancellor, registrar, everybody. You can approach anybody if there is anything, any grievance. And I tell my secretary, if there is a parent or student, they should not wait. They should be allowed at any time. You are always welcome. And I want you to enjoy the campus and finally come out successfully, and you take whatever you want. That's the kind of opportunity you have. Almost all of them are get placed, or if you go for higher education also, we help you. We have a number of partner universities, as was pointed out by our Vice Chancellor, in US, UK, Canada, Australia, and other countries. Wherever you want, we will help you in going for higher education also. Or if you want partly do here and partly outside also, there we have also arrangements with US and UK universities. So enjoy the campus, do well, and I wish you a bright future. Thank you.
Thanks a lot for your kind words, sir. After this inaugural session, we'll be hearing from the academics. About the academics, we'll be hearing from the Dean Academics, Dr. Anthony Xavier. And about the examination system, our controller of examination, Dr. Murugavel, will describe. And about the Vtop functioning, an assistant director from the Software Development Center, Dr. Sendil Murugan, will be describing. And similarly, about the placements, Dr. Samuel Rajkumar, director of the CDC, will be giving us. And about the hostel life, about the ladies hostel life, it will be given by the Dr. Deepa Shankar. And about the men's hostel, it will be given by the Dr. M. Shivashankar. And about the proctoring system, our Assistant Director Students Welfare, Dr. Shankar Ganesh, will describe. And about the Director, Students Welfare, Director Students Welfare, Dr. Naiju CD will be giving. And about the physical education staff, the Director PT, Dr. Tyagachandan NV will be delivering. And it's like we are coming to the last part of the inaugural session, and request our UG Director, Dr. G. Kalaichalvan, to deliver the vote of thanks.
Thank you, ma'am. Honorable Chancellor, respected Vice President, erudite Vice Chancellor, Pro-Vice Chancellor, Registrar, fellow directors, section heads, faculty members. So it's a honor and privilege to propose the vote of thanks. So this process is a long drawn, it's almost 8 months process, and many have been involved. Though I don't want to take a lot of time to hold you back, it's a time to remember those services. In that, I will just mention on past basis actually. So our Chancellor has guided in every process, refining the admission process, supporting the decisions to be taken, and guiding where we have, if there is an obstacle, he will guide us to pass how to pass the obstacle, and the entire process has been supported by our beloved Chancellor, and I also thank him for quoting his life experiences so that you will learn something from them. I also thank the Vice President, Mr. Sankar Viswanathan, who has given some life tips so that you will excel in the academic career here in VIT. I also thank Vice Presidents Dr. Sekhar Viswanathan, Mr. G.V. Selvam, Executive Director Dr. Sandhya, Assistant Vice President, for guiding us in various admission stages. I thank the Vice Chancellor for describing the academic credentials of VIT and motivating you herein. I also thank the Pro Vice Chancellor for his description about the VIT, and in fact the entire function, the organization is under his able leadership along with the events management team, Dr. Ruben, and also Student Welfare Director, Dr. Naiju. So they have done an excellent work. As Chancellor mentioned, despite the rains in the last night, despite all the arrangements, within an hour they shifted the entire thing and rearranged everything. I thank them for doing this in a very short notice and very efficiently. I also thank fellow deans, directors, HODs, Director Ayya and his team for helping in the admission process in various things. I especially want to thank the Director STC and his team, whose software helped us not only the application process but also counseling and also in the final admission, who spent many sleepless nights to see that the process is complete without any flaw. I also thank the CTS people for supporting the SDC in the technical support, the finance team, the hostel team, and the outreach team who helped us to propagate our VIT credentials all over the world. And lastly, I want to thank my own admission team, fellow admission directors at various campuses, Chennai, VIT AP and VIT Bhopal, for smoothing the counseling process. And I thank one and all, and ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much and wish you have a bright future.
Thank you, sir. So now let's hear from Dr. Samuel Rajkumar. Dream of aspirants is to get placed in a well-renowned organization, and in this perspective, I request the Director, Career Development Center, Dr. Samuel Rajkumar, to provide the glance about the placements.
Very good morning to all of you. On behalf of the Career Development Center, I welcome you all to VIT. So my name is Dr. Samuel Rajkumar. I take care of the campus placements and training for all the 4 campuses of VIT. As you all know, VIT has a centralized admissions process. VIT also has a centralized placement process. So we cater to the placements of the students of all the campuses. It is a centralized process what we follow, and it is coordinated by the Vellore campus. So the students from other campuses also participate in the campus recruitment process. Next slide, please. I have only one slide. I'm not going to talk about what is the placement statistics because many of them have spoken about it, and you also would have done your homework before joining VIT. There are a couple of questions that may come into your mind. One is I have taken ECE, will I be eligible for all the super dream companies which VIT talks about in all the social media? Will I get a 1 crore package? Will I get a super dream offer? Being a ECE student, will I be able to compete with the computer science students? I have not got a computer science seat. Will that affect my placements when I sit along with the CSE students? That's one question. The second question is actually I have just joined VIT. The placements are anyways going to happen in the final year. So why should I listen to this guy? Why should I talk about placements or why should I prepare for placements when I am going to attend the placements in the final semester of my study or the final year of my study? So let me explain. So we had 900 plus companies visiting VIT in the previous year. Usually we get about 800 plus companies on campus. Whether it is COVID or non-COVID, VIT has got the maximum number of companies and maximum number of offers. The second thing is I have mentioned there are students, 90% of the students have got on-campus placements. So what happens to the 10% of the students? So these students miss out on the placement opportunities because we register the students when you are in your 6th semester. So when you are in 6th semester, the eligibility criteria for registering for the placements is you should not have any current backlog. So these 10% of students would have got an arrear or a backlog when they were registering for placement, so they become ineligible to sit for any of the placement process. They become eligible, our peak placement is, though the placement season runs throughout the year, our peak placement season happens between July and December. So this 10% of students clear their backlogs and come in their final semester and sit for placements. They do not get the opportunities. When we say about 900 companies visit VIT, about 600 to 700 of them visit during their July to December time frame. So they become ineligible. So your campus placement preparation starts from now. In the sense actually, please ensure you do not keep any of backlogs when you start studying right from the first year. So you are all coming up from the school, so you will have a lot of freedom, so nobody is going to restrict you as in school. But the freedom actually you should not misuse. The sense actually your concentration in academics should not go. Your first semester CGPA also will matter when you come to your final year for placements. So your placement preparation starts from your first year of study. In fact, the first day of the admission into VIT. So there are some criteria. So in case if you want to get into a big company like Microsoft, or you name the company, so we give multiple opportunities. So many of you might be thinking that I have missed out on IITs or NITs. So these are government institutes which doesn't give you multiple campus placement opportunities. If you they follow a system of one job per student. So but in VIT we give you multiple opportunities. If you are from ECE, you get an opportunity to take an offer with a software company. You also have an opportunity of core engineering placement. If you have some electronics companies like Intel, Nokia, those companies come on campus, you are still allowed to take a core engineering offer. So these kind of opportunities you will not get. So some of the points that I want to highlight is how do you build your resume from first year onwards. So people may say CGPA doesn't matter when it comes for placements. It's all your skill sets. It's entirely different from VIT. So as I told you, our placement denominator is very high. So since we cater to the placements of all the 4 campuses, the CGPA does matter. And you cannot build your CGPA when you come to your 3rd year or 4th year. So you have to start building your CGPA right from the first semester, because many of the companies, the high paying companies, they don't recruit in mass numbers. They recruit in less than 10, less than 15, which means they allow students with high CGPAs even for the initial screening process. They will not even allow you in case if you are a 7 or 7.5 pointer, when you come to the final year, you may not even get an opportunity to sit for the selection process. So CGPA does matter, and you have to start building your CGPA right from the first semester. That's the first point which I want to drive. The second point is how are you going to build your resume. Apart from the CGPA, you have to build your resume right from the first semester. So when you come to the final year, so some of the points which I have highlighted, it has to be there on your CV. The one is industry evaluated certification. So VIT will offer you a basket of certifications which are all industry evaluated certifications. So if you are from ECE, you have an opportunity of doing your VLSA or embedded certification. These are all industry, I'm not talking about a Coursera or a Udemy, that also has to be there on the resume. But please ensure that you have at least 1 or 2 industry evaluated certification. You will have a lot of time during your summers. There is a 2-month window where you can utilize this time to do your certification. So 2 certifications has to be there when you come to your final year, and you cannot do that again when you come to your 3rd year. You have to start doing it right from 1st year, 2nd year. Internships play a vital role in your CV. So unlike other institutions, VIT has got a 2-month window during your summers, May, June. So the entire May, June actually you will be free. Go and work in some startup. It doesn't matter actually whether the startup pays you a stipend or a company pays you a stipend. The internship that you do will have add a lot of value into your CV. The other one is have your area of interest identified in your first year itself, and then start doing courses on your area of interest. Do some couple of courses on a Coursera or Udemy and add it into your CV. Though the industry doesn't certify or justify your Coursera or Udemy certification when you come for your selection process, they see your self-learning capacity or the interest when you attend an interview. Because when you go to an industry, actually there is no coaching, there is no classroom teaching there. They give you a task and you have to do a self-learning and complete the task. So this will give an impression to the recruiter when you go for a selection process. So get into, there will be a lot of opportunities there are a lot of chapters that do hackathons, contests. So we also will facilitate a lot of hackathons and contests. Please go and participate in those contests and hackathons. Actually, you need not win. So you had that actually that you have participated in some hackathons or a contest, and you will be able to add value to your resume when you come to the final years. So what do I need to do to compete with the computer science students? So VIT follows a fully flexible credit system. You have an opportunity of choosing your subjects, not only from electronics, actually you have an opportunity of choosing your subjects which are offered to the computer science students. So pick and choose data structures and algorithms as your elective from the computer science school and start practicing that actually. So these are some of the tips which I want to give you right from first year. You'll have to start building your resume. So when you come to the final year, if you are able to build on the points which I have mentioned, it will add a lot of value. And the last thing is on the soft skills and the programming courses that is offered by the Career Development Center. We have a 1.5 credit soft skills course that will be taught right from the first semester onwards. So it will have more on aptitude, though we call it as soft skills, actually it focuses on the campus recruitment process. Please don't take it lightly, because the companies have not weighed off the aptitude or logical reasoning part in the recruitment process. So when you come to the final year, you would find out these concepts that you study in the soft skills in your first to third year will help you to crack most of the test process. So please take it seriously and have your soft skills done. So have interest on programming. So we as part of curriculum, we would be teaching 2 programming languages. So whether you are a ECE or a computer science or a non-CS student, programming is going to play a vital role in choosing your career. Even if you get into your own core engineering domain, whether it's VLSA or embedded, unless you have programming knowledge, you will not be able to get into those companies. So I'm not trying to scare you, because all of you are here the first year. So this is the point which I wanted to drive. So start preparing your placement for the placement process right from the first year. I welcome you all to VIT and have a bright future. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Great part to know is about the academics process, and based on that, I requested Dean Academics Dr. Anthony Xavier to provide the insights related with academics.
Yeah. So good morning to all, and on behalf of VIT University and the Directorate of Academics, I would like to welcome all the students and also the parents. So you would have got some good information about the university, the infrastructure and the system what we follow from our previous speakers, starting from our Honorable Chancellor to Vice Chancellor and Pro-Vice Chancellor, Registrar Madam and the Director UG Admissions and Director CDC Placement Cell. So coming to the main aspect for the purpose for what you are here, you will just look into the pattern of the academic system, what we follow here, and then we will go about the examination systems and other aspects. So in general, we follow the semester pattern, the fall semester, winter semester and the summer semester, which is optional. And usually the fall semester starts in the month of July and it gets over by the end of November, and immediately we will start the winter semester during the first week of December, and then we will have some vacation period during Christmas, New Year holidays, and then the winter semester will continue. It will go up to April or May first week, and then it will be a vacation for 2 months. And for some students or for special requirement, we will have a summer semester during the June first week to second week or up to May end. And sometimes it will go up to June also. Then during July we will have the next semester. But the first year classes usually starts from the September month, and today is induction, the first day of your induction program, and the students who have been admitted into electronics and communication related things are here. And of course afternoon we have other program, and day after tomorrow we have computer science, and it goes on up to 16th, up to 17th of this month. And 19th September is the first instruction day for all the students, for all the programs, BTech or MTech, whatever it is, for all the programs. So 19th September is the first instruction day, and the attendance will be counted from 19th onwards. So obviously the faculty members who handle the classes will post the attendance on Vtop. We have a learning management system and a database system, what we call it as Vtop, and every student will have a unique ID to log in to see all those things. Of course, parents also, of our Vice President shared that even the parents have the access to Vtop, and they can monitor the progress and the activity of their own ward. So their attendance status, their internal assessment mark, and what do they progress, whether they are up to date and they are punctual in carrying over the academic activities. All these things can be monitored by the parent from the remote place. It is there. And that's what is mentioned as Vtop Spotlight. So 5 days per week is a regular working hours, Monday to Friday, and sometimes we may have any of 1 or 2 Saturdays may be converted as instruction day, because in between, if any of the working days are declared as a holiday for some unforeseen, or sometimes it may even be planned ahead also. If you have an holiday in between a week or day, then obviously the previous Saturday or the subsequent Saturday may be converted as a working day. That is quite possible, and that will be informed to the students, and that also will be posted on Vtop academic calendar. You have to check as a student, you have to check the academic calendar of various activities, the holidays, even the holidays will be posted there. You can check that. That is very important to be attentive in the class. Later you cannot say that you have missed the things. So the academic regulations version 3.2 holds good, and that is also available on Vtop. Even the parents can see that and what regulations we follow for academics and examination systems and how it is being done. You can refer that. Then the regular semesters, as I told, from admissions, after admissions it is semester 1, and at the end of the semester, we have the final assessment test. And before the final assessment test of the ongoing semester, you will have the course registration for the subsequent semester. Every student have to decide what course you are going to register for the subsequent semester. And this, being a first year student, your proctor will come for your help. You can discuss with your proctor, and you can also discuss with your HOD and also with your friends. It is possible to get some good information about the courses, what you can plan for the subsequent semesters. Later on, you will know how to do that. Only from the first year it will be. So that means your semester starts now from from September 19th, and then it goes on. During the month of January, first week or so, you will get the course registration for the next winter semester. Winter semester will be, tentatively it will be in February 15th. You can see the calendar also next slide. So at that time, we will have the course registration for the next semester. Then summer 2, we will have final assessment test during the month of June. And then it continues for the 4 years, and finally, you will be graduating. So the normal working days covers 15 weeks per semester and 75 working days. So the academic semester will be planned in such a way, we have 75 instruction days. And this is the academic calendar for the current fall semester. As I have pointed out, 19th of September is the first instruction day. Even the holidays will be clearly mentioned. When I circulate the academic calendar for every semester, holidays will be very clearly mentioned. Planned holidays will be clearly mentioned. So as you all know, 4th of October is Ayudha Puja, then we have Deepavali holidays from 22nd October to 30th October, and it goes like that. 6th November is a continuous assessment test 1. The weightage for that is there. We will see in that subsequent slides. And then 11th of December, we have the continuous assessment test 2. And then winter holiday starts from 24th of December, and it goes up to another 10 days or 9 days. Then 3rd of January 2023, we will resume the classes. Till 3rd is holiday, 4th will be Wednesday. So 4th will resume our winter classes. Then 20th of January will be the last instruction day for laboratory classes. That means the subsequent week, all the lab exams, final assessment test for the laboratory component will be conducted. Obviously, you may have 3 or 4 labs in a semester, and in that whole week, it will be conducted by the respective faculty members in the corresponding lab. Then 27th of January is the last instruction day for theory classes. That will be obviously a Friday. Mostly the last instruction day will be on Friday. We will not deviate from that. And then 2 days holiday will be there. From 30th onwards, the final assessment test will be conducted, and it will be scheduled and communicated well ahead by the controller of examinations. It will be disclosed at least a month before, so that all the students come to know on what time or on which date the particular exam is there and when it gets over, so that they can plan for the remaining activities. And then on 15th of February, tentatively, the winter semester starts. Since we give winter holiday between 24th January to 3rd of 24th December to 3rd January, we will not have any exclusive holidays after the fall semester. So the subsequent day we will start the winter semester. And you can see at the bottom, we have the number of instruction day. Totally it will be 75 days. So that is what we have. We will plan every time. For before continuous assessment test 1, it will be 29 days, and between continuous assessment test 1 to 2, it will be 23 days, and between continuous assessment test 2 and the final assessment test, it will be 23. If at all any unforeseen holiday is to be declared in between, then that particular Saturday may be converted into working day. So already we have few Saturdays converted into instruction days. You can check that in your Vtop. And you might also hear the term fully flexible credit system from our previous speakers. So what it is meant, and what is it uniqueness, and what are the features available for the students. As you see, the choice in the order of the selection of courses for each semester. Obviously, the first semester courses will be common for all the engineering students. So since you are new to the system, the courses will be registered by your school academic coordinator and the first year courses will be common across the program. For example, if you are electronics and communication engineering students, all the students who have been admitted in this program will have a same number of courses, and the number of credits will be uniform across that. You need not compare with the other branch students. You need not compare with a mechanical engineering student or a computer science student. Their list of courses will be different. Of course, the number of credits will be same. Okay, so you can just you can just remember that it will be the same course for all the electronics and communication engineering students. And from the second semester onwards, you have your choice to select the courses and then the timing, and you can fix your own timetable. Because the same courses will be offered in multiple batches. Half of them will be in the morning session, half of them will be in the afternoon session. So you can decide upon your timetable. If you feel that morning session is convenient for you, then you can register all the theory courses in the morning and lab courses in the afternoon, and you will be relatively free for some time in the afternoon, so that you can do the other academic activities or extracurricular activities. If you feel that afternoon session will be convenient for you, you can register all the theory courses in the afternoon and labs in the morning, and so that you can take care of the other activities in the morning itself. So it all depends upon your convenience from the next semester onwards. And that's what the timing choice is in selecting the timing slots, and the selection of a number of courses also. The first semester alone, it will be around 19.5 credits will be as fixed by the academic coordinator and your HOD. From next semester onwards, you can register for 21 credits or 22 credits depending upon your level and your capability. If you feel that 20 credit is sufficient, means you can restrict with that. And if you are capable enough to learn more courses, you can go even for 23 credits or so. Maximum limit is 27, but due to slot clash and unavailability of seats in a class, you may not go to the maximum of 27, but of course it is not needed also. You can just calculate. So 8 semester you have, and 8 into 20, it will be 160 credits. The maximum it is only 151 or 52 credits for every program. The last semester can be dedicated to project exclusively. You will get internship and you may go to the industry for project. So remaining 7 semesters and 146 credits you can divide. It will be around 20 only. So on an average, you can restrict yourself with 20 credits, concentrate on your studies and get good CGPA. So number of courses doesn't matter here. It's only the CGPA matters here. As CDC director earlier pointed out, you have to avoid your backlogs or failing in courses in the earlier semester. So that means you should have less number of courses, focus on your study and get more CGPA. Later on you can go for more courses when you choose electives and other things. Electives you have freedom to select whatever electives you want. You can choose even easy electives to boost up your CGPA. But core courses are very important. You have to focus on that and get more CGPA. So restrict yourself with 20 credits for the first 2-3 semesters, then you can pick it up. This is one advice. Okay, it need not be compulsory, it is an advice. So choice of preparing his or own timetable. So all are related. If you select all theory courses in your morning session, your timetable will look like that. So every individual student will have different timetable. You need not compare with your friend. His choice of courses may be different. His choice of session timing will be different. So no 2 students may have the same timetable. Need not be also. You can have your own timetable. And again, no same group will be sitting in the adjacent class, subsequent classes or subsequent courses. For one course, for example, a maths, you will have a set of 65 students. For the next course, for chemistry, you may have different set of 65 students. So no 2 students to be placed in the same classroom. It is not there. So that is the uniqueness of our fully flexible credit system. Vice Chancellor pointed out about choice-based credit system. That also is there. You can choose your own electives, your own minors. We'll come to those points later. So options are wide open. You have to make utilize of all these features. Focus on your studies. That is very important. And spend some time for co-curricular activities also. So coming to curriculum details, we have outcome-based education. The outcome attainment of all the courses, whatever you study is being recorded in the system. It is needed for as a feedback for your faculty members. What outcome as an engineering student you have achieved in a particular course. That is very important for the system. So we follow that. We have well-defined program education objectives, program outcomes, and program-specific outcomes, and also the course outcome. So every course has a specific outcome. You have to refer the curriculum, syllabus of each course, you will come to know all those things. Then choice-based credit structure, choice-based credit system, that is a curriculum structure is well-defined. You have enough option to register many project courses as an individual work. We have a study-oriented project, design project, simulation project, and lab project, writing project, design, everything is there. So you can choose based upon your requirement, and you can do the work along with the faculty members, and you can get the credits. And core and elective courses. Basically, we have discipline core courses, some foundation core courses. Foundation core course includes maths, physics, chemistry, and English and other things. We have 2 or 3 English courses, depends upon your English proficiency. And we have other non-graded courses also, like ethics, value, environmental science, then extracurricular activity. So these are all mandatory courses as per AICTE norms. So those courses are included. You have to study those courses. Of course, their credits may not be counted, but you have to pass the course. Pass grade is very important. Otherwise, you have to re-register and do it. So such courses are also there. So the essential requirement is 151 credits plus this 11 non-graded courses also. So totally it will be 161. And the core courses are mandatory, so you will not have any option to select the core courses, but you have the option to select the faculty members and also choose the timing and the slot as far as core courses are concerned. You have option only to choose elective courses. You have open elective courses for 15 credits and discipline elective courses for 15 credits. So discipline elective means if you are in electronics and communication engineering, there are some 20 or 30 courses based on the electronics discipline. So within that basket you have to select some courses for 15 credits. Open elective means it is even the other courses, even non-engineering courses also will be there. Humanity courses will be there, language courses will be there. One language is compulsory. You have to do any one of the foreign language course, either German or French or Chinese or Japanese, whatever it is. One foreign language course is compulsory. And the other things, if you are interested to go with one more foreign elective, you can go with this under open elective categories. Likewise, the humanities, social subjects, all are there. You can do that. Then specific requirement is there for both core and elective courses, and minimum total credit requirement, I told it's 151. And you can see this is a program curriculum components. Foundation core, we have 55 credits. Foundation core non-graded, that is English, it may not be essential for all. Based upon your English proficiency, you can do that. And here I want to mention about this English proficiency test. All the students admitted for BTech programs and various other programs have to attend this English proficiency test. The English proficiency test for this group of students who are present here, it is scheduled from 10 o'clock tomorrow morning. The schedule, EPT schedule for individual student is available in your Vtop login. So you can log in into your Vtop using your registration number. Later, SDC director will inform how to use this Vtop system, how to log in and do that. So there you can check your EPT schedule. You need not run anywhere here and there searching for the schedule or searching for the venue. The venue is Silver Jubilee Tower. It might have been visited, or if it is not there, it is around a walkable distance of 10 minutes from here, from this place. The venue is Silver Jubilee Tower. You have to check the timing alone in your login, whether it is 10 o'clock or 11 o'clock. And you come there, come to that particular venue, and you can attend it. It's a computer-based test. Systems, everything is there. You just come there, attend the exam, and then you can go and leave it for the other activities. So it is scheduled to tomorrow. You can check the timing and come. And based on the performance in the English proficiency test, the English course, whether you have to study one English course in this semester or not, it will be decided. If it is there, that English course will be automatically added into your timetable, and then according to the timetable you can attend. Say for example, some 10% of the students or 20% of the students get less mark in English proficiency test. Only for those students that English will be added in the timetable. Other students will not have. So don't compare with the timetable and don't ask English is being added for that guy, why it is not added for me. It is not required. And in future also don't ask about that. Okay. So that is based on your English proficiency test, and whoever gets that English course in timetable, you have to attend it. That's all. And the other students will have advanced English courses from the next semester onwards. Next semester onwards, all the English courses will be compulsory for all the students. At that time, you will be automatically, the system will ask you to register. You can register and attend from the next semester. So discipline core courses, we have some 44 credits, then electives, as I told, 15 credits, then project and internship, it is 9 credits. Here we have these internships. At the end of the second year, you have to go for a 4-week or 28 days internship in any one of the industries related to your domain. The CDC will have other options also. At that time, we will give suitable instruction to do that. And internship at the end of the 7th semester or during the 8th semester, if you get an internship, you can go to the industry and do, or else you can carry out your project in campus itself with having a faculty member as a guide. You can carry out the work here itself. So suitable instruction will be given at that appropriate time. And open elective, as I told, it is 15 credits. You can go for management course or humanities course or language course, anything. Or if you are still interested to do only engineering course, that also is possible. You can study only engineering course for under open elective course, open elective category. That also is possible. And our curriculum in general covers engineering courses for 60%, science courses, maths, physics, chemistry, like that. So that covers 25%, then humanities, sociology, psychology, language, English 10%, and management course, related courses, financial management, marketing management. Under elective courses, you can do that operations management, simply principles of management. Such courses are there that will cover up to 5% in our curriculum. Then about English proficiency test, I just now told about that. This is a course on communication. And the other point is re-registration of courses. This comes only when you come to the second semester or third semester only. Because if at all, unfortunately, if you fail in any one of the course, then you have to re-register that course in the subsequent semester. For this, you can make use of summer semester also. Otherwise, in the regular semester, you have to re-register and attend the classes and then the exams. So, re-registration fees will be there as applicable at that appropriate time. Whatever fees is demanded, that should be paid, and you have to attend the class and then you have to write the exams. And that re-registration is needed for all the courses in general, but if you have failed in any of the elective courses, and if you find that elective is very difficult to cope up again, you can substitute with some other easy elective which you feel better. You can substitute the course and then you can complete it, and the mandatory requirement can be achieved. So while substituting also, you have to pay the fee, registration fees. Then usually the course components include lecture hours, then tutorial hours, and then practical hours, if it is there. And projects, we have standalone courses now, and it will be under electives. If you are interested, you can register with any of the faculty member and you can do, otherwise you can leave it. And this is a in general slot timetable. You can see that from Monday to Tuesday, we have starting time and ending time of theory hours, starting time and ending time of laboratory hours. This is what I told. If you want to have all your theory courses in the morning session, you can select the courses from the slots from A1 to G1. There are 7 slots, A1 to G1 in the morning, and in the afternoon session it will be A2 to G2 slot. So theory courses can be selected in any one of them. You need not mix up some course in A1 and some course in the morning and some course in the afternoon. You need not mix up. It will be difficult. Even if you stay in hostel, logistic coming and going will be difficult. So better restrict all theory courses in any one of the session, either in the morning or in the afternoon. This is an advice. Otherwise, you have freedom to do whatever you have, whatever you need. And laboratory sessions are there. Laboratory session starts from L1 to L60, that means 30 slots are there, morning 15 slot, afternoon 15 slot, because usually lab slot for 1.5 hour, 250 minutes. Okay, so usually 1 hour, 40 minutes. So that you have to be there in the lab continuously. And as I pointed out earlier, maximum of 27 credits is permitted and minimum 16 credits is needed. And when the student comes to the 8th semester, you may not have courses to register up to 16 credits. So you can restrict only with the project, 4 credits or 5 credits, whatever is applicable as at that time. And registering higher level courses, that is also is there. You can, if there is no prerequisite under open elective or under discipline elective courses, you can register higher level courses also. That flexibility is there, provided seats are available. Then optional semesters are there. That is about the summer semester, and sometimes we also have intra semesters in between the semester to give opportunity for the students who have more than 2 or 3 backlogs. So they need to complete it in time. So we provide that option also. If required, that can be made use. The other options we have audit courses. For CGPA is more than 8, you are allowed to register a maximum of 2 courses throughout your study period, 4 years study period. For that, there is no additional payment. It is self-interest. If you want to acquire knowledge in any additional course, you can do that, but that will not be counted under credit or anything. But if you fail, it will be removed, and if you pass, U grade will be given. There is no compulsion on that, no payment is there. Additional courses, there is no maximum limit, but payment is there, if at all. But this will be counted, and the credit will be given, not counted under CGPA, but credit will be given for that. So since credit is given, payment has to be made. So you can do 1 or 2 courses if required and if time permits. Grade improvement is there. If you have acquired E grade in one of the important course, which you are not satisfied, and you are confident that you can improve your grade to A or B in the subsequent semester, you have that option. You can re-register under grade improvement in the subsequent semester, and you can improve your CGPA, improve your grade in that particular course, and obviously CGPA also will be improved. So that grade improvement option is given 1 course per semester. For that also additional payment is required. Then course substitution, this is what I told. If you are not convenient with any one of the electives, you can substitute the elective in the subsequent semester. If you have failed in that elective and you are not confident in re-registering and clearing that elective, you can substitute with some other elective course in the subsequent semesters. For that also additional payment is there. The minor options, Vice Chancellor clearly mentioned that you have joined in electronics and communication. You have the options to register for minor in computer science, or minor in data science, or minor in artificial intelligence and machine learning. Those minors are there, and each minor have an exclusive list of courses which carries around 18 to 20 or 21 credits. So it depends on the minors. So these credits are additional credits, additional courses. 5 or 6 courses will be there, and additional credits have to be earned, so that your degree name will be mentioned as BTech in electronics and communication engineering with minor in computer science, or with minor in data science. So that will be specifically mentioned in your degree certificate if you successfully complete the minor after earning this 18 to 20 credits of worth courses. Then credit transfer, credits earned from other university. Here other university refers to other international universities. Normally we don't accept from Indian universities, because students have the option to earn 2 or 3 credits or even more, 2 or 3 courses under a semester abroad program. So we have that. So for a particular semester, you can go and study in any other universities there, and you can earn the credits from there. So 2 or 3 courses, that option is there. Then MOOC is our UGC offers is NPTEL courses under Swayam portal. So 2 or 3 courses you can register under that option, which will be counted under open elective category. That option also is there. Credit transfer is possible. So apart from learning within our university, you have the options to study 1 or 2 subjects outside, and then have a credit transfer into your transcript. That is possible. An attendance policy, our Vice President told that minimum 75% attendance is mandatory for attending the continuous assessment test 1, test 2, and also final assessment test. And if your CGPA is more than 9, CGPA is more than 9 after your first semester or second semester, then this attendance exemption is given. But this should not be misused, and you cannot skip all the classes. That will that will be dangerous for you only, because the way the faculty members handle the classes, until otherwise you attend the classes, you may not be able to answer certain things, because we have higher order thinking skills. So where you will not find the answers directly on the textbooks. So only if you attend the classes of those faculty members, you will be able to answer this. So just because you are a 9-pointer, you cannot skip the classes. So that is just an advice, but you have the option. So if your CGPA is more than 9, you are exempted from attendance. So that option is there. Then on-duty option is there. If you are representing VIT university in an international forum or a national forum, then prior permission has to be obtained from your HOD and the school dean, and then you can attend that program, and then you can come back, certificate have to be submitted, and on duty will be considered. So that means attendance will be removed, that means it will be marked as on duty. So that option is there if you are going for paper publication or attending a reputed conference or even other activities also, whatever it is. So if the school approves, if the HOD approves, you can very well go and attend and then come back. Then medical leave, vice presidents are already pointed out. So 10 to 12 days on a maximum, that is possible. Again, that should be informed in time to the proctor and to the HOD, so that medical leave can be claimed, so that they don't prevent you from attending the exams in time. So that should be informed in time properly. The N+3 is after a minimum time period. This is you have been admitted for a program, 4-year degree program. So that means 4+3. Before 7 years, you have to complete a degree. This is first thing. Beyond that, special permission are to be taken. So otherwise, normally within 7 years, the degree is to be completed. This N stands for the number of years for the program. Then semester, year back on medical grounds. These are all some serious things. If you are, if any student is medically unfit for attending semester 3 months or 2 months, then this option is there. You can, the parent can write a request letter to registrar, the school dean. They can, after their approval, you can take a break in study for 1 semester, or a maximum of 1 year break is possible. You can take leave, and then you can come back the next semester or during the next year, rejoin, register the course, and then you can complete it. Impact on academics due to indiscipline. So always some punishment as decided by the committee, disciplinary committee, will be imposed if at all you involve in any indisciplinary activities during the examination or during the class times or in the hostels, misbehaving in the hostels. So all these things will invite indisciplinary activities and inquiry and all these embarrassing things. So please don't involve in all those things. Adopt fair practices wherever you go. That is advice. And then program migration option after first year. This option is given to all the students, all branches, the students admitted in all branches. So 2% of the admitted strength is allowed to migrate from one branch to other branch. For example, you are all admitted in electronics and communication, and at a later date, if you want to migrate to a computer science or to some other branch, whatever may be the branch, that option is there. During the month of February or May, I mean February or March, we will share the information regarding the application for program migration, and if students are interested, you can apply through that. And the program migration criteria, it mainly depends upon the CGPA at the end of the second semester. That means at the end of the first year, based upon your CGPA, the ranking order will be prepared based upon the CGPA. For example, if 100 students from your branch ask for migrating for other branches, the rank will be prepared based on the CGPA only. There should not be any history of arrears and all these things. So based on that category, it will be ranked, and the 2% means the number of seats are limited. So at that cutoff value will be fixed, and only those students will be eligible for program migration. So it's an one-time process. If the seats are not filled, you will not repeat the process. It's just a one-time process. Whoever is applicable will be informed to pay the additional fee or not. If they are withdrawing, it will not, the chance will not be given to the next students, because we will not do any rework on that. It's a one-time process. It is there. Okay, so suitable information will be given on program migration during the month of March, April this year, academic year. Then this is about science, engineering, technology project and presentation during conference. This is applicable for PG students, but still if any UG students, engineering students is interested to present their paper, present their finding, that also you can participate by registering for the conference. Then the semester abroad program, this is what I told about that. So we have MOUs with various international universities. We have 2+2 arrangements. That means 2 year the student have to be here, and another 2 year they can go to other institutes where we have MOU, and then they can complete the degree. So that possibility is there. And the information regarding this semester abroad programs will be shared by our international office at appropriate time. So they will arrange for a session at a later date, and information will be given. So this is about the academic process during the semester. As I told, from day 1 to continuous assessment test 1, then test 2. In between we may have assignments given by your faculty members, or the faculty members may conduct quizzes or seminar or project, whatever is applicable to that particular course. The faculty member will inform well in advance, and they will give enough time for you to prepare, and then the assessment will take place. And continuous assessment test 1 and test 2 will be conducted for 50 marks. It will be for 90 minutes. The scheduling will be made centrally by academics office, and the exams will be conducted by the particular school. If you belong to electronic school, the electronic school HOD and school coordinator will organize and conduct the test. It will be scheduling only will be done centrally by academics office, so that you will come to know about the exam timing. Of course, this also will be done at least 10 days before the actual scheduled date of test. So it is for 50 marks and then converted to 15 marks. The others, this includes assignments, quizzes, group discussion and a seminar or project, whatever is applicable to the students. The faculty member has the right to decide on that, and he or she will inform and then conduct the process, and it is for 30 marks. So altogether internal assessment comes to 60 marks, 60. Then the final assessment test will be conducted by controller of examination. That will be for 100 marks, and it will be for 3 hours duration, and the weightage is 40 marks. So whatever you score in final assessment test will be converted to 40, and then the final decision will be given as per the relative grading process, and the grades will be awarded. And even final assessment schedule also will be communicated to all the students at least 1 month before the actual date of exam, so that you can plan your activities to be taken up after the exams. So here you can see that requirements for grading. More information will be given by our controller of examination after this session, but I would like to give some basic information about it. So there is no minimum pass mark in continuous assessment test. You have seen that it is 15 weightage. You can score any minimum mark. So there is no minimum cutoff, and other activity based test also. So out of 60, it is up to you to score more marks to get more, better grade. Okay, so, but there is no minimum mark. But when you come to this final assessment test, minimum 40% is important. That means out of 100, the student should score at least 40 to become, to get a pass grade. That is very important. And 50% in continuous assessment marks plus final assessment test. This is applicable for absolute grading and other things, but for relative grading, it will be totally counted as per the equations given below. The minimum 75% attendance is required, that I have told already. Then letter grade, you can see S to F grade, and the grade point relevant to S grade is 10, and the range of if you are getting more than 90 in a lab-based course or in a project-based course, if your mark is more than 90, then obviously you will get an S grade. And the other ranges are given below. If it is less than 50, it will be an F grade, and grade point is 0. Then relative grading, this depends upon the performance of the whole class. So the total marks based on the total marks, and the mean plus 1.5 sigma and 0.1 sigma, all these things are so. So this data or this equations or these details will be made available in your grade card, in your Vtop. If you, after results are getting published, you can check in your Vtop, you can see the grade details, you can see what is the mean of your class and how the range is being decided, and in which range your marks fall and what grade is being awarded. So grade details are there on Vtop. You can check, any student can check, and then you can finalize it. So that's all from academic side as of now. So over the due course of time, you will come to know a lot of other things, and when you just surf under Vtop, you will come to know a lot of things are there. The entire curriculum applicable to you, the course syllabus, content, all details are available, made available on Vtop, the academic calendar. Everything is there. You will not have any, you need not go anywhere to get any data. All these things are there. You should be in touch with your proctor for to discuss about academic or other non-academic activities also. Okay, so you have plenty of opportunity at VIT for your personal growth. Look for them, make use of them, and you'll definitely enjoy your stay at VIT. So thank you for your patient listening, and yeah, thank you. So students, please have a pleasant stay at VIT for your 4-year career. So don't involve in any other what do you call indiscipline activities. So your stay and your travel for the whole 4 years should be very smooth. Thank you all, and best of luck.
Thank you, sir. Ultimate challenging task in the student's life is to get accommodated in the hostel and new environment. Our institute takes care well with the saying, home away from home. In this regard, I request Ladies Hostel Director Dr. P. Deepa Shankar and Men's Hostel Director Dr. M. Shivashankar to narrate about the safe hostel life.
Good morning.
Let it be started.
Dear freshers and parents, good morning. On behalf of our VIT hostel team, we welcome you one and all to our beautiful green campus, along with the railway track which segregates the men's hostel from the campus.
So once again, good afternoon to all freshers as well as parents to the VITs. I am Dr. M. Shivashankar, Director of Men's Hostels. And as you know that VIT hostel having a lot of amenities, all kind of safety related aspect we have been having. So we are the #1 world-class university. I think many of our colleagues have been talked about that. I don't want to take it to be a longer time to explain those things. So as you know that VIT hostels are not just like a 4 walls of rope. It is having a lot of other design in such a way that it will give you complete comfort and safety to all our students. Not only that, that will create a lot of interpersonal skill to our students, and it will create a good bonding between the student with that of the faculty and the staff members. So as per the vision is, I think might be have been seen that vision is to be provide a comfortable stay and inclusive and secure living environment. The mission is concerned is encourage the student to get involved in connect to the diverse population. If you see that most of our speakers have been told that we have more than 70 language speaking students in VIT campus. It's a good opportunity for the students to get to learn with other languages. Regarding the attendance time is concerned is very particular because we have been more worried about the safety of our students because once they join with the students, it belongs to us. So we have to take care utmost care. And especially for that, we have been put up very restriction. As per the attendance concern, we are going to take the biometric attendance for the LH, ladies hostel, between 8:30 p.m. to 9:45 p.m. Every night at the warden office, student has to come down and give their biometric attendance. And as per the men's hostel concern, between 9 to 10:30 p.m. every night, students should be available in the respective block. Our warden will go and take their attendance. It's very compulsory. If any student failed to give the attendance within the stipulated periods, consequently our warden or block supervisor will make a call to the student. If the student is not available, immediately call goes to the parent subsequently. As per the in-time rule, again, as we have been stressing, very important because student is very safe in VIT, but even though we have to take utmost care, and we are not going to lenient on this particular in-time is concerned. As per the in time is concerned, the main gates 7 p.m. as well as the hostel gate 8:30 p.m. because the student has to be present inside the block before 9 o'clock so that our warden has to take attendance after 9 p.m. onwards. As per the duration, outing is concerned, 2-hour shopping outing is given once in a day, and that too during non-classes hour. And again for the Saturday weekend, Saturday and Sunday, maximum 4 hours outing permission is given, subject to the proper approval. And again, within the Vellore limit. If the student want to go outside the Vellore limit, they have to seek the permission from the concerned proctor or HOD. Again, before that, before going outside, the student has to give their biometric card. It is both the entry as well as existence. So this is very important. If there are any violations, so subsequently we're going to find the student. Yes. As for the leave approval procedure concerned, a student planning to avail a leave should obtain a period permission from the hostel on applying through their student portal, that's Vtop. After applying, the subsequently warden and the proctor HOD has to approve it. In case the warden has, the proctor is not approving the leave, automatically this hostler that is not allowing student to go out. In case of any change in the mobile number of the student, the parent has to make a call to the proctor or HOD to make necessary changes. Over to Madam.
So there are several types of leaves. Hometown leave and local guardian leave together can be considered twice in a month. With parent leave anytime, whenever the parent visits the campus, with parent leave is considered any number of times. For vacation, you will usually have a winter and summer vacation, so we'll consider such leave types as well. Emergency leave cannot be misused only on an emergency. And moreover, sir was explaining about shopping and outing. For first year freshers, it may take a 1 month time to permit you on shopping and outings, right? First get acclimatized to your campus, after which we will start permitting. So during September, we may not permit. From the next month onwards, we will consider. Official leave types is meant for attending conferences, representing your schools, or representing any cultural activities through students' welfare. So the welfare measures are in place, right? 24/7 security. Both in men's and ladies' hostels, you will get the security in all blocks. At ladies' hostel, especially at the block entrances, you will be having lady guards as well. At the gates, men guard as well. So they will totally help you in giving you a very safe environment at VIT. Wi-Fi till 12, right? Till midnight 12, we do provide free Wi-Fi at hostels to facilitate your academics. And residential counselors, so whenever you want to reach out, if at all you feel even slightly depressed, or if you see symptoms of anxiety or anything, there are always student counselors around the clock to help you. If not in person, directly you can make a call. All numbers are available in the notice boards. Health center facility is one important thing which we see to that it is in place. We also have a first aid center within the hostels. So for any emergency reasons, you can always visit the first aid center, and if required, they will refer you to the main health center located in GDN block along with ambulance facilities. And if required from the health center, they will guide you to multi-speciality clinics over here. Additional safety measures are also in place. When it comes to escort facility, if at all, if there is a student who wants to go to the railway station or bus stand, say after 9:30 p.m., or she has to be picked up from a bus stand or a railway station after or before, say at around 5 a.m. in the morning. So late night and early day escort facilities are always there. So we will definitely help you out. There is a transport warden whom you can contact and arrange for such facilities. So library is functional till 12 midnight. So for female students, we arrange a pick and drop facility, a transit facility is there. For male students, you are permitted to go by walk from the library till your hostel gates.
It's only some clarification here. It's escort facility only applicable to ladies. It's not for the men's hostel. Please make a note on that. Okay. For the hostel affidavit, shopping and outing permission will be considered only after submission of hostel affidavit. By this time, most of the parents have been made it affidavit that's duly signed by the both parent and student. That should be submitted to the hostel of, admission office. I think they may today or tomorrow. Please, I request all the parent and the student, please go through the affidavit. Simply put, giving the undertaking letter is not better. You have to go through each and every content. And what are the things to do, what are the things not to do in the hostel and the academic premise is very clearly mentioned. It's my request to all the parents, please go through it, because we've been given consent that accordingly we are going to take the decision on any kind of violation in case if the ward has done any mistake in the campus and as well as hostels.
Just
Yes.
a clarification, sir. For girls, you submitted to your respective block wardens. For men, it is in admission office. For girls, you submit to block wardens. And one more mail which we completely receive is about local guardian. See, local guardian is not mandatory. Personal security bond is mandatory if at all you wish your ward to go on a shopping or outing in future. But local guardian is not mandatory. If you have one, local guardian means a blood relative or somebody who is very well known to you. Friends don't become local guardians.
And it's not mandatory. Regarding the review meetings, hostel review committee meeting usually used to be done in 15 bi-monthly. So usually it has been headed by our vice president, sir, always will be that, along with the Vice Chancellor will be attending the meeting. So we are listening the grievances of the student. Then and there, within maximum 1 day, we will going to address the student issues. So this is the routine practice, both hostel we are going to conducting. And regarding the mess and the menu committee that will be held in once in a month, usually we're going to call, select the student representative. According to their view and suggestion, we are going to take up and we are modifying the menu. And the same will be implemented in the subsequent month. Other hostel highlights, like as you have been just now, we have been saying about, said that the hostel regulation is very strict. Just because of that, we have to take care of the student safety. Students should strictly follow the hostel guidelines of hostels as per the undertaken as we have been going to submit by today or tomorrow. So jointly by the parent as well as students. And the silence hour is a must here. So we used to students need to maintain the silence hours from 9 p.m. to till morning 6 a.m. This is very strict here. Any violation in this silence hour, definitely that will invite a suitable penalty. And as another important thing that students are personally responsible for to safeguard their belongings. We advise students not to keep some valuable item in their custodies. So it's my personal request to all. But we have a very good safety measure. But in spite of that, we advise not to keep any valuable item in their cupboard. Other hostel rules like student will not allowed to keep any electrical related appliances like cooking items, iron box, and other electrical items because it's purely for the safety reasons. So I request all the students please follow this very strictly. In case of any violation, usually our warden always been around. In case if they found any kind of this kind of an electrical appliance, they are going to put the penalty, reasonable penalty, and same will be informed to their the parents too. Any kind of physical as well as the mental harassment, we are going to see very strictly. And I am proud to say that we never come across any kind of the ragging in our campus because that much of the security and monitoring that what we take place in the VIT. In case of any student towards the harassment follows toward the fellow student, including ragging, quarreling, abusing language, that invite a very strict punishment. Again, hostel will not be permitted to stay alone. It's purely for the safety reason. If they want to make them to be day boarder, they have to stay along with the parent and after getting proper consent from the director of student welfare. And again, involvement in any kind of indisciplinary activity will invite a suitable action. I request once again, to both parents and students to go through the VAT code of conduct that is available in our VAT website. Again, facilities, as you know that, I think many of the parents have been in around the campus, they have been witnessing that what are the facilities available. Inside the hostels, we have a very good air-conditioned gymnasium as well as a non-AC gym, international level swimming pools, again indoor and outdoor stadiums. I think my colleague Mr. Tyagachandran will be going to give you in detail about this hostel sports facility as well as academic side. And general stores like a pharmacy and other eatable and other daily usage shops are available. Again, photocopy facility, no need to go there. Once the students are joined VIT means all the facilities are available within the campus. So I can proudly say to all their parents now. And again, mechanized laundry shops and food stall and night canteens to cater the need of the student who studied beyond the 12 midnight. So night canteen is available between 10 p.m. to 12 midnight. Again, shuttle cab to service. This service is available from morning 7 a.m. to till 8:45 p.m. Between academic block to hostel campus. Other important thing is that I think many speakers have been said that Wi-Fi facilities. So it is a completely high-speed Wi-Fi facilities available inside the hostel as well as academic block till 12 midnight. It's not beyond that because the safety of our students is the most important. Again, newspapers is available to all block, study and TV halls for recreation purposes during the cricket match, international cricket match and football match. Another thing, we will go to telecast in the open ground too, apart from the regular block. Again, food stall, coffee shops, night canteen, as I said, between 10 p.m. to 12 midnight, beauty salon and tailoring, other amenities are available in our men's hostels as well as ladies' hostel. Yes, start now. Yeah.
So the various sports facilities have also been listed here. Anyhow, Director of Physical Education will explain about the same. Events. We conduct lots of events at ladies' hostel and men's hostel. To list a few, freshers meet. So the freshers meet is one anticipated event for all freshers. So all your seniors will join together to give you a welcome party maybe by the end of the month when all other students across all programs join hostels. So self-defense workshop, especially for lady students, to empower them, we will conduct a self-defense workshop. And we also inculcate values through visits to old age and children's homes. Celebrations. Holi is one mega festival which gets celebrated across both hostels. And periodical sports and cultural events along with physical education department, we do conduct lots of events. So every weekend, we see to that we display a movie of your choice. Also DJ nights after CAT exams to unwind you. After every CAT exams, we usually have a DJ night, which is foreseen by many students. So we have various classes along with all the facilities available in hostels, like you can join a driving class and complete driving before you leave the hostel. So just a glimpse of all the facilities and events conducted at hostels. So for parents who cannot visit hostels, a glimpse of rooms available at hostels. Yeah. This is the apartment facility wherein we don't have any bunker beds along with a living hall and attached washes. Gymnasium and indoor facilities, sports facilities, along with football, cricket ground, badminton courts, and as Pro Vice Chancellor was mentioning in the morning, we have swimming pools exclusively for girls and men, pharmacy stores attached with hostels. All amenities, you have amphitheaters in various blocks to screen movies, beauty salons, and laundry services. This I would like to mention because it is there in your hostel package as well. You are paid for a 1-year laundry package. So 44 washes per academic year can be addressed to. At least a minimum of 4 to 5 washes per month, they will take it up once in a week. So you need not bother about your ward's laundry washing services. So we also have ATMs, food stalls. And you can see your first aid there, right? Within the hostel blocks, you will get your first aids, ambulance at your door whenever required. So this is a glimpse of freshers meet we conducted before Corona. So we are really awaiting you all to celebrate our freshers meet. self-defense classes, driving classes, Holi, and DJ nights.
So just see that this is the hostel administrative structure. He's headed by our Vice Chancellor, followed by the director of hostels, both men's and ladies hostels. Under the ladies gents hostel, we have a chief warden and two associate chief warden. And again, warden food, warden discipline, warden event, warden attendance, then the block wardens. Again, similarly, in the case of ladies hostel, we have a ladies hostel chief warden and two associate chief warden, followed by deputy warden and hostel managers and other staffs who are here to take care of our student who stayed in hostels. It's a very comfort and safe environment for the students to enjoy their life. Yes. This is our administration, Men's Hostel Administration. So as myself, Dr. M. Shivashankar, I will be available on the number which has been given here. If any kind of grievances, any kind of query, you can mail to that, the mail which I have been given here, director.mh@vt.ac.in. Followed by, I'm going to introduce Men's House Chief Warden, Dr. R. Mohan Sundaram. He will be available, the number 2521. And any kind of query, any kind of grievances, if you have, please you can write to that mail ID which has been given here, cdb.mh@vt.ac.in. Apart from that, we have two more associate chief warden, because our aim is to take care of the safety of the students. So we have all the the wardens, all the staff, from all the chief warden or other wardens, all we have been recruited professor only. So we have two associate chief warden, Dr. S. Shivakumar, and one more professor associate chief warden, Dr. A. S. Saktivelu. And this is our men's hostel office. It will work 24/7. Please make a note on that mobile, land number which has been given. It is available in VIT website too. Please note down. So any kind of query, even parent can make a call at 24/7. Our staff will attend the call. Yes, thank you. Yes.
Okay, I have been introduced already. I am Dr. Deepa Shankar. We have 4 faculty members administering ladies hostel. I would like to introduce Dr. Nirmala from School of Chemical Engineering. She is our chief warden for any discipline, any activity. She is the whole in charge of hostels. We also have Dr. Maithili and Dr. Geeta as associate chief wardens who will help you in all streams. So this is our contact telephone numbers and mail IDs. Need not worry, everything is getting displayed in all notice boards across all blocks. And one more humble request, like if at all you have not obtained an admission at hostels, need not worry about it. We'll cater to every student. Okay, there is time. We will cater to every student. Everyone will be given admissions at hostels. So thank you. Have a comfortable stay. You are going to journey with us for the next 4 years. So most welcome. Enjoy your stay at hostels. A home away from home. Thank you.
And again, I'm assuring all the parents that your ward is some safety, in our, VIT hands, safety. Don't worry about that. We are here to take care of your ward. Once again, thank you to all for patient listening.
Thank you, professors. We have meticulous examination system, and I invite our controller of examination, Dr. Murugavel, to discuss the same.
Good afternoon. I think we have moved from good morning to good afternoon within a short while. So we have come at good morning and now we are in the good afternoon session. So like that, your time will pass. All the 3 years or 4 years, whatever may be the duration in which you are going to stay, will move very smoothly. And we have seen the various presentations by the hostel and as well as the academics as well as CDC team. entry into any of the stream is easy. When I say entry is easy, that means how much of effort you have put, you know very well. Exit is little challenging, though it is not difficult. So we need to be well prepared for that. And our examination systems has been already explained by our Dean Academics. I am going to just touch upon only the role of Controller of Examinations Office in getting your graduation. Next case. Sir, next. Excuse me, this is something important for especially for the parents. When you wanted to have some doubts, it's better that you know the rules and regulations related to examination right now. So many of you are start moving. I don't know. It may not take more than 10 minutes. This particular slide alone will give you the entire examination process to understand you in a better manner. We are a 100% transparent system wherein once you have been inducted into this particular program, tomorrow you are going to have what is called English professional test. The scores would be known to you and accordingly your courses would be allotted. As pointed out by Director or Dean Academics that the courses are assigned to you in the first semester, later you are going to choose it. Once you have been given the courses, the very first task is the course registration, and once the course registration is done by the academics office and the school office, you will have continuous assessment test and other assessments. As pointed out by him, 60 marks would be taken care by. All the marks would be visible to you as and when the faculty has completed that task. So once you have appeared for the CAT 1 and then the faculty has evaluated, the score would be visible to you, the paper would be returned to you and you can go through it and then you can discuss the marks with the faculty and then get. Whereas when it comes for the final assessment test, please understand that you don't have an access to it till we publish the marks. So the first task is that once the faculty has completed the final assessment test evaluation, we process the results. This is where many of you might be misunderstanding that but once we process the results, it will not be shown to you, only the final assessment marks out of 100 would be shown to you. So at this stage, after seeing the marks, you should be able to take a decision whether you wanted to see your paper or not, whether the mark that you have scored is as per your expectation or not. Whereas in continuous assessment test, the answer sheet is given to you once it is evaluated, because the idea is to assess your situation to improve upon your learning. Whereas the final assessment test or FAT is conducted to judge and award a grade to you. Whether you can be categorized as S or A or B or. So that is why once we process the results, after that results will not be shown to you what grade you are going to get, rather what is your mark. In case you find that the mark is not satisfactory to you and you wanted to see which of the questions you have missed, you need to apply again through our internal ERP package Vtop, wherein you need to apply for that, and the paper would be shown in another platform called Code Tantra, wherein all faculty would be doing the digital valuation. Answers you would be writing in a pen and paper mode, but the valuation would be after its scanning, it would be carried out digitally, and then the digital answer and the marks would be shown to people who wanted to see their paper. Maybe there is a fee for it, 100 rupees per paper, if you are not satisfied with the mark that we are showing. At this stage, you should know what is the passing criteria also, as pointed out by Dean Academics. For any of the theory courses where the COE office has conducted examination, because there are exams where the COE office will not be involved, like say for example soft skill or any other project related courses where we have not scheduled any of the exams, but it will be conducted by the respective schools. So only for the exams scheduled by COE office, you have to see the FAT mark, which would be displayed on a particular date. Once we communicate it, your FAT mark alone out of 100 would be shown. If the mark is less than 40, definitely you will not be able to pass. But if it is greater than 40, there is a probability of being passed, because it depends upon the overall grand total, which needs to be above 50. In any case, if the grand total is above 50, you will be able to pass. Otherwise, so that is why when we show the marks alone, you should be able to take a call whether you need to see your paper, and if your paper is shown to you and the question wise marks are shown to you, and you need to take a call whether you wanted to apply for a re-evaluation. For a particular course or a particular subject where you have written and the mark awarded is not satisfactory to you, you can apply for re-evaluation, and that re-evaluation would be assigned to the same faculty with the comments that you are going to give. The comments would be why you wanted to reconsider that particular question. It is not simply, sir, just award mark. This has been addressed, this was the question, this is the answer, and this is how I have answered, and I deserve, whatever may be the reason why you wanted, you can. So the faculty would be able to see your comments, and he has the every right to accept or reject the request that you have made. Again, that is again a process we need to apply through Vtop, and then re-evaluation will be carried out again in Code Tantra or any other platform. After that, we will publish the re-evaluation results. Within 10 days from the publication of the re-evaluation result, still if you are not satisfied, that means your mark that you are expecting is much more, but the re-evaluation also they are not considering, you have an option to appear or apply for appellate level valuation. This would be evaluated jointly by 2 professors, and incidentally one of them would be the original evaluator. So we will not leave the faculty who has corrected initially till all the appellate level valuations or grievances are addressed. So we need to see that all the 3 levels of valuations has to be completed. Once the paper seeing and re-evaluation registration is closed, we will be able to show the grade. The simple reason is, as you know, that relative grading within 1 mark or 0.5 mark, you may miss 1 grade or 2. That is why only the marks are shown to you. After that, even though the grades have been already processed, and then finally we release the results. At this point of time, many of you would be having a doubt. Sir, I have applied for re-evaluation. Will that would be reflected in my grade? Definitely at that particular point of time will. Because as I told you that, before publication of the mark, we have processed the results. Only what was processed will be shown to you once we publish the grade. And the re-evaluation would be a separate process. Once that process is completed, based on the mark, based on the relative bandwidth available, the revised grade would be updated at a later stage. Not that you just because you have applied paper seeing and revaluation, immediately the grade will not be changed. So this point you need to make a note of it. And in any case, if you are not able to pass and fail, doesn't matter. You don't worry about it, but there is no other option other than re-registering courses in the first few years. We have an arrear option only for the timed out. That means duration of 4 years is completed. Then only you will be treated as a timed out. And of course, the final year students' final semesters will be permitted. Other than that, at VIT, we don't have something called an arrear examination system. So what we have is, in case if you are not able to clear a course, you need to re-register in subsequent semesters. It could be a summer semester, it could be a weekend intra, or it could be the regular semesters, whatever may be the things. So this is the process. So at this point of time, your aim should be see that you are able to clear the course in the first attempt itself. So there are some companies who may demand no history of arrear. So it's better that you are able to concentrate from the very day one and you are able to get the grade as well. Even in case you are not able to clear it, no issues, you can re-register the course and then get it done, that particular thing. Next slide. The exams would be scheduled slot as well as class ID based. In the slot based, when you are registering the course itself, you know that it is going to be A1, A2, B1, B2. So normally we schedule the first day of exam as a A1 and then last would be G2. So in this order it would be there. If you have opted the courses like A1, B1, C1, alternate days you will have exams. If you have taken a course A1, A2 and then B1, D1, something like that, then continuously you will have exams. Depending upon the slot in which you have taken the courses, accordingly it will be scheduled. However, for the first year, it would be based on the class ID based, so it would be for all the people, irrespective of the slots, a particular subject, we may try to have it on the single day. So that's how the exam would be there. Like any other university, we will not provide what is called a hall ticket or anything. We will be simply updating every data related to your examination data only through Vtop, wherein you have to see that which room you have been assigned for the examination and when it will be there, what is the timing, every detail will be available only in the Vtop. You need to follow that. These are other activities. In the first year, you may be interested to know what is your grade or what is your transcript to apply for bank loan, other things. Again, all these things you need to apply through Vtop only, and you need to make the necessary payments. Of course, for the bank loan, you can approach our office. The details are given. So next slide. So you can contact this particular helpdesk.coe for getting transcript, particularly for the bank loan. All other things, everything is available as a self-service in the Vtop. You can make use of it. And please note that there are certain activities to be carried out with the other offices. Many of the times we get a request for such things to COI office. COI office will be able to do only FAT related activities. If it is a CAT related things, you need to contact academics office or your school. And similarly for migration or any other bona fide certificate, all those things, the student's record, all your depositing of your certificates would be in the student's record. Similarly, you will be receiving your grade card, degree, everything from student's record only. Our office would be taking care of only preparing and issuing it to the concerned offices. Thank you.
Thanks a lot, Professor. Vtop is a portal that serves as a bridge between the course and the students from his entry to exit. This flow will be detailed by the Assistant Director, Software Development Center, Dr. Sendil Murugan, along with the insights about the English proficiency test.
Good afternoon, dear parents and students of 2022 batch. And this session is actually a quick glance of what is Vtop and what are all the things that you have to complete before getting access to what we have discussed so far regarding the academics and examinations or all the other services available in the VIT. Yeah, could you please open? Next. Yeah. A small introduction about the Freshers Guidance Portal, followed by what is meant by EPT and where you have to access that EPT portal, followed by that the checklist that you have to complete before going for your regular academics, that is your 19th September, and some helplines that you can contact for clearing your issues. Yeah, this is the portal that you are accustomed with when you are making your payment for the tuition fees and booking for the hostels. And here you can find the menu named Freshers Guidance. So this will guide you through the steps that you have to complete before getting access to the Vtop. The first one is actually, it's very important that you have to complete your profile information, which means that is your personal details, education details and your family details. Under the personal details, it's very important to feed your mobile number, because that will be used throughout your 4 years for the entire communication. Then your parents' details and parents' mobile number, it's very much important to let hostels and your school to communicate to your parents. So first, please complete the student profile by accessing this step 1. Yeah, the next please. Yeah, so this highlighted, your mobile number is very important and your parents' mobile number is also. Yeah, the next, regarding the Vtop credentials, here the mobile number that what you have used, okay, it should be given to get the OTP, then followed by this, when you have given the OTP, followed by this actually, if the academics or admissions office have generated the register number for you, you will be getting displayed with the register number and the password for accessing the Vtop. So this is the second step that you have to complete to get the credentials for using the Vtop. Yeah, on successful verification of your mobile number and OTP, you will be getting to know your register number here, then the password for accessing the Vtop. Next one. Yeah, this is the Vtop portal front page. So here you have to give your register number that you got there and the password, and immediately after your first login, it's very much recommended to change the password for a safety measure. Yeah, once it is done, this username and password will help you to give your EPT exam. So the EPT exam portal that you can access from that guidance portal itself, that is step 4. Here you have to give your username, that is your register number, and the password you got there. And this EPT exam is about 50 questions as a 1 hour duration. And to know about your venue and your schedule, when you have to give your exam, please visit Vtop. Under there, examinations is the menu. Under examinations, Vtop schedule, EPT schedule. So that is the menu you have to click to know your EPT exam schedule information. And to get rid of any issues that you have in that EPT exam and you need to get any clarifications regarding your regular academics, please click on the coordinator list. So there, please next slide, sir. So there actually you can see to whom you have to contact through email. The respective coordinator for your program will be displayed there. And regarding the hostels, so you have already booked the hostels, means then you can get to know the caterer and then the mess to where you have to go and where you have to visit for your room. Everything information is available in this guidance portal itself. Yeah, and about the Vtop, already you got the credentials for using the Vtop, and through Vtop, as we are running short of time, I will actually give a small introduction regarding this. Through Vtop, you can get to know about your class timetable information and the academic calendar, and about your HOD, who is your HOD, then who is your direct dean, school dean, then the contact details about the various administrative offices available inside the VIT. And second part, please. And another important thing, actually after logging into the Vtop, go to My Info and there the My Credentials. So here you can get to know about the email credentials. Second important thing about the credentials, you have to notice email credentials. And here actually, once your email ID being generated for all the VIT communications, you will be getting through this VIT Gmail only. You can get to know your email ID and then the password for accessing the email from My Info Credentials. And these are all the various features available for you inside the Vtop. You can come to know about your curriculum, timetable, class attendance, the materials uploaded by your faculty for each and every subject through course page, your academic calendar, and if any information has been circulated through academics or examinations, finance officers, hostels, all the circulars will be available in the Vtop spotlight itself. Then your exam schedule, result, grade history, all this information is available through Vtop. And as hostels officers pointed out, when you are going on leave, you should apply the leave through the Vtop only, through hostels leave request. And your leave should be approved by your proctor, and if it's a lady student, it will be approved by your wardens. Please, we will go to the parents part. Yeah, please. So actually it's very much important to insist on what is available for the parents, because students are anyway going to access all this information once they get this login credentials. Yeah, parents login. So here actually the Vtop facilitates for students here and faculties, and once you are actually graduated, you will become an alumni, and for you also Vtop will be facilitating. And another important for parents, the parents need to give your WATS register number and the WATS DO date of birth and the mobile number for getting access into the parents portal. So as a parent, you can access all this information about your ward regarding the class attendance, then the hostel attendance, make the tuition fees payment and any other fees payment through online, and the medical information. If you want to specifically mention any medical problem of your ward, that you can mention there, so that the proctor of your ward and then the hostel officials can make use of it and take appropriate actions. And about your proctor information is also available through Vtop. Attendance, yeah, please next. Next, sir. Yeah, and another important thing, this app is specifically designed for the parents, and this will be available. The link for downloading it will be available in the forthcoming week through Vtop Spotlight, and through this Vtop parent app, you can access your wards, all the attendance, academics, examination details, proctor information and everything, and the payment is also available through this app itself. So by the next week, you please visit Vtop Spotlight and download the parent app and make use of it. Next, sir. Yeah, the important checklist, as I pointed out, please complete your student profile, dear students, then generate your Vtop login credentials, then note down your email ID, complete your English proficiency test, and once the academics have given you the class registration, please note down the timetable, because that will give you the complete information of what is the venue you have to go to attend your classes. And these are all the important email contacts. If you want to update your profile related information, if you have given that wrongly, and if you want to update that profile information, please send email to ugadmissions@vit.ac.in, and for academic related, helpdesk.acad. And EPT queries, you please contact helpdesk.acad and your coordinator email ID available in that freshers portal. Then another credentials, email helpdesk.cts, and if you find any issues in Vtop portal, please email to helpdesk.sdc, and examinations helpdesk.coe, and for online payment related clarifications helpdesk.finance. And thank you one and all. Have a great stay at VIT and welcome you all one and all. Thank you.
Thank you, Professor. VIT has implemented a unique system of proctoring scheme, and it is a dream project of our Chancellor, sir. The proctors are the foster parents to the students attached to them. Like to call upon Assistant Director Students Welfare, Professor Shankar Ganesh, to brief the proctoring system.
Good afternoon, everyone. Right from the morning, you have been hearing a word proctor. So, inclusive from director, CDC, till the last presentation, everyone presented a word that is a proctor. So, you will be curious to know who is the proctor and what is the proctoring scheme about. In the morning inaugural session, our Honorable Chancellor pointed out a motto that VIT is more than a family rather than a university. So for a family, how the parental care is important. Likewise, this proctoring scheme also in align with that parental scheme. Next. who is a proctor? Proctor is going to be a foster parent. So you know, you have heard so many about the academic process, examination process, and then how we can go about the Vtop credentials, how many offices, so many other departments, who is going to guide you. So the only person, the point of contact for your ward and point of contact from our side will be the proctor. So the proctor will be the foster parent who will be looking after your ward in your shoes. And then he can be a counselor. So whatever it may be, the grievances, either academic grievance and then personal grievance, he is the one person who is going to address, and he is going to be the counselor for your ward throughout the stay in the VET University. A friend, so friend in need will be the friend indeed. So whatever may be the situation arises, the proctor will fill in the shoes of the friend. And then overall, the proctor will be taking the moral responsibility of your ward and for the well-being of your ward inside the campus throughout the stay of the program duration. Next. So proctor can help. So from Procty point of view, so the most important three things a proctor can help you during the initial stays. So the proctor will make you to comprehend about the curriculum as well as the course registration. So right from tomorrow onwards, you will be having an English proficiency test, then how you have to go about that and what leads to the course registration, what are the different courses, everything your proctor can guide. And then second is about the rules and regulations. So throughout the presentation from 10 o'clock onwards, so there are so many rules and regulations followed for registration, and then how about the examination process and everything, the proctor can help you to understand very easily. And then what are the different opportunities available other than the academic activities like co-curricular activities and extracurricular activities. How about, am I fit into this co-curricular, or am I eligible for the extracurricular, and what are the different activities available? So that sort of advice you can get it from your proctor. Next. And then from parent point of view, so you will be leaving your ward in this campus, and then with the concerning that who is going to guide them and who will be looking after your ward like us. So likewise, so the point of contact for the parent is the proctor. So wherever your ward, whether it may be an academic performance or whether your ward is attending the class regularly or not, whether he is staying, whether his stay, the proctor stay is comfortable or not, everything you can have a sync with the proctor, and then you can mutually have a conversation about the well-being of the proctor both in academic performance as well as other extracurricular activity part also. Next. So where can we collect the proctor information? So I hope that many would have gone through the fresher portal as explained by the Assistant Director STC in the previous presentation. So step 1, you fill the student profile. Step 2, validate the Vtop credentials. In that Vtop credential, you can check who the proctor is. Otherwise, the proctor list will be displayed in the TT Portico. You can just check it out. So once you know the proctor, you can note down the proctor's number, and then cabin number will be there, and then we will be guiding you. So you can meet your proctor in person from 4 p.m. onwards, and then you can check with the proctor his free timings, and then you can leave your ward and then have an introduction about yourself and how your proctor, how your ward will be in the campus, and then mutual conversation. After that you can leave. So that once this will complete the two process, the Vtop credential will be validated so that you can check who the proctor is for your ward, as well as the English proficiency test scheduled. So till then you can confirm it with your proctor for the today's task. So everyone, so most all the faculty, we will be from different school, different department, and then everywhere, wherever we go with the different responsibilities, and then we are connected by a common word, common responsibility, that is a proctor, and then we are all working towards the motto that parent away from home. Thank you.
Thank you, Professor. Welfare of our students are taken care with a big care in a passionate manner. In this regard, now I request the Director Students Welfare, Dr. Naiju CD, to detail the various activities conducted.
Thank you, ma'am. So I represent the welfare of the students in the campus. So till your students pass out from this institute, my office will be taking care of all the wards. Not only this batch, all the 40,000 students in VIT, we take care of the welfare of them. So my office consists of 21 people who helps the students in all the welfare activities. Next, please. So headed by me, I have assistant directors, 6 of them, then supporting staff, then I also have a head of counseling division who takes care of the mental well-being of all the wards in VIT. Then under her, we have the different 12 counselors. Then we have a student body, which is called as the student council members, executive members, and student member secretaries. Those are the final year and pre-final year students. And also, we select program representatives for each batch. For example, for EC students, we'll be recruiting program representatives who will be the bridge between the management and the student community. Next, myself, Dr. C.D. Naiju, the Director of Student Welfare. Now we have more important people who will be taking care of your wards in VIT for their well-being. Professor M. Sandil Kumar, then please Sandil Kumar, then Dr. N. Sudharan, who is controlling this, he's here. Next, Dr. Sankar Ganesh, who is responsible for the proctoring system. Dr. Sujata, who has come as the MC, she'll be taking care of the NRI and foreign students. Sharmila, who will be responsible for the ECA courses and girls' grievances. And Professor Arati, she is also responsible for the lady students and the other hostel activities. And these are the major activities what my office takes care of, including this induction program till you reach the placement activities. We will be taking care of all the welfare activities of the student. And few activities what we do. Next. The mega activities, you will be knowing about the mega, students will be knowing more about that. The Rivera, the mega international activity, arts festival, what you do, then Gravitas, the technical festival, and all other student clubs and chapter activities, it comes under our office. Then all previous. The regional festivals, starting with Pongal, Ugadi, Bihu, Navaratri, Gudi Pauda, Vaisakhi, and Onam, all the festivals we celebrate in VIT for the students' benefit. And we also have a counseling division. HOD of counseling will be briefing you about shortly. Next. Headed by Dr. Rita. Then Felix is there, he is not here today. Mr. Parthiban. Yeah, he is there. Then Dr. Jetson. Yeah, he is here in the front. Mr. Blessing. Yeah, he is also here in the front. Mr. Clinton. Yeah. Mr. Hariharan. Yeah. And Muralidharan. So there are the student counselors. If there is any difficulty for your ward in academics or any other illness, you can always approach them. Professor Dr. Rita will be, next. Dr. Dhanalakshmi ma'am, Miss Reshma, Beulah, and Lakshmi. So 3 of them are fully residential warden in their respective hostels. If your ward feels any discomfort in anything, can always approach them. We are there to help you out 24/7. And always, next. You all are welcome, including the parents, to the main building, room number 102. Whatever difficulty your ward faces, whatever, we are there to help you out. Next. And always this number will be live. I will be responsible for this. You can write to me or call me at any time. Please note it down, any time. No, the number, please. Okay, noted on 95, 666, 56772. And how to identify the different offices or places in VIT. We have developed a unique app which will be working only inside VIT premises. So you can download that. It is VIT NAV in Google App Store, Google Play Store or iOS App Store. You just search VIT NAV, VIT navigation. So student or parent can just type the keywords and find out the location and map will be displayed. Yeah, VIT NAV. Please download this app and it will help you out to find different locations including the academic blocks, hostel blocks, whatever inside VIT, you'll be able to do it. Over to HOD ma'am of Counseling Division, Dr. Rita.
So a very good afternoon to one and all present here. I'll not take much time. But as you all know, I believe EQ is very important than IQ. So until and unless a person is very much emotionally stable, IQ is somewhat impossible, I guess. So emotions to support, to balance, and to get the credits that has been told till now, we have a very good professional team. Now, counseling services offers confidential, free, professional one-on-one counseling and psychosocial support for students and staff for them to realize their potential and maximize productivity and ultimately leading a happy life. Students can come and approach the counselors straight away walking into our cabins. There are also the numbers which are displayed in all the academic buildings. You all can call up. It's not only the students, the parents also can call up if they feel that the ward is not emotionally stable. Well, moreover, the first year students, it will be somewhat difficult to adjust because it's a new environment, new place, new studies and all this. You can also email us, you can also message us, and you will be finding us there with you to support you all. There are different type of problems which may come up and you may approach us on that. That is social issues like stress, unable to cope up with, or peer pressure, or any type of disturbances which goes on overthinking within you. So I don't have to tell much about it because COVID, the corona has taught us more about mental health. So I believe mental health is very important to cope up with the physical health as well as the health beyond it. The family issues also, because people staying from outside may have some homesickness or some room issues or whatever taking place within the campus. Mental health issues like anxiety, depression, addiction, sleep issues, concentration, confidence, phobia, or any type of emotional distress, you people are most welcome to come and approach us. There is always a difference between counseling because academic counseling will be very well taken care by the proctors, the mentors, those who will be there with you always. The emotional things will be taken care by us. So we will be assisting you, we will be helping you, we will be supporting you in all the grounds whichever is possible from our side. So thank you very much. A warm welcome from Counseling Division again. Thank you.
Check. Good afternoon, parents and students. Our dear wards of VIT. VITians is what I propose. VIT is a place to learn and a chance to grow, not only academically, but personally. Calvin, well, don't you think that something is special about the people sitting around here right now listening to us?
I mean, I would like to believe that each and every one here are special, but by the look of your face, it doesn't feel like it. Is it the information overload that's made you all, a little bit drowsy? Yes? Yes? But that doesn't mean that you're not special, right? Each and every one of you are special. Yes? Can we have all the parents please stand up wherever you are? Can we have all the parents wherever you are stand up?
Please stand up. Please stand up.
Yes.
Can we all have a big round of applause? Sharing the love, reflecting. Yeah, please. Especially the students, the children. The children, yeah.
Dear sir, dear ma'am, please remember that your ward is going to make you proud and they are extremely grateful for everything that you have done for them. Yes, thank you so much that you've made this possible for your sons and daughters. Please take your seat, ma'am.
Calvin, you asked about the parents, but what about the grandparents who are more special?
Do we have any grandparents in the audience, please?
Grandparents?
Any
please stand wherever you are. Wonderful,
Yes,
wonderful. Please stand.
wonderful. Come on, give them a huge round of applause.
Big round of applause.
Huge round of applause. Thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you so much, sir. Please be seated. Now, I'm going to be a little bit over enthusiastic and ask, do we have any great grandparents here? Any great grandparents here in the audience? Okay, beautiful.
Well, Calvin sir, okay, the parents and grandparents are special, but the most special people who make VIT special are the students.
Yes, students, please stand up wherever you are. Wherever you are.
VITians, welcome. Parents, can you all give a big round of applause to these young, vibrant minds?
You guys have earned your place here. You guys have worked hard, and all of this is a product of your hard work. So you guys should feel proud.
Hold on, Calvin. I can't hear that noise. Can we have a big round of applause?
Big round of applause, guys, please.
Thank you. That's our love for us.
Yes. Thank you so much. Please sit down. Please sit down. Okay.
We've been hearing a lot of information from the morning. But by the way, we've been given cards. And why is this card given to them, Calvin?
Has everybody received this card? Yes?
If you haven't received, please...
if you have not received the card, please
give a show of hands.
We will have people come and give it over to you. And also please make sure that per family has 2 cards. One for the parent, one for the child. Just 2 cards for family. If you have more than that, you can pass it on to the volunteers as well. So if you do not have a card, just put your hands up. We're going to get the cards to you in about a minute now. Yes, so what are you going to do with these cards? Of course, as we were distributing the cards, everybody's question was, what are we going to do with these cards, right? Now, we said that your parents are proud that you're here. We said that you guys have worked hard to be here. But what is it on this particular first day of college? Come on, first day of college is pretty special. Yes? Anybody wants to disagree to it? First day of college is special? Yes? Can I hear a louder yes? Yes. The first day of college is pretty special. So on the first day of college, whatever decision that you take, yes, that's how you're going to be directed towards the rest of your 4 years. So now, parents, what is that one special message that you want to tell your child on their first day of college? Please write it down on that card. You could say you're proud of them, you could say that you're happy for them, whatever is it that first day, on their first day of college, what is the message that you want to give your ward? Please write it down. And children, you know your parents have worked really hard. Your parents have supported you through your struggles, everything they've been there. What is the one promise that you want to tell your parents on the first day of your college? Please write that down in your card. Parents, please write down what is the one thing that you want to tell your ward on the first day of their college. And children, what is the one thing that you're going to promise your parents on the first day of your college? Please write it down. You can take about a minute or so, write it down. And
dear parents and children, we are very at the fag end of this lunch moment. So kindly make it, please pour out your heart and make it very fast so that we will finish soon. But our love will not finish soon.
Just take a minute and you can write whatever you want to tell one another. Please write it down. I mean, I'm pretty sure you might have told a lot of things right from home, in the travel bag, from yesterday. You might have told a lot of things, but there's one thing that you want them to remember. Please make sure you write them down. Just take a minute, just take a minute. Exchange? Exchange.
Many students still have those cards even after years after they pass out of VIT, because this makes them very special. I mean, it is a love letter from the parents, and it's a love letter back to the parents from the children. Boys and girls, it's time to express. Okay, wherever you are seated, the parents, I would kindly request you to stand up wherever you are. The parents, kindly stand wherever you are. Likewise, the children, please face your parents, eye to eye, face to face.
Now, whatever you've written for one another, whatever you've written, this is the time that you share it with them. Yes? The cards, you can exchange it with your words, with your parents. Please exchange the cards.
Please exchange your love cards.
Yes, please exchange your love letters to one another. If you're done sharing, you can please take your seat. Okay, so I don't think we're going to take much of your time now, so we are done with it. I'm hoping that you were able to share whatever you wanted to. Yes, you guys are going to have a great 4 years in VIT, and once again, welcome to VIT. Thank you so much, guys.
God bless you.
Dear students and parents, with this program is coming to an end. Thank you so much for your patience listening. Let me brief about the facilities. We have food stalls outside this auditorium on the left hand side. We have a canteen and we have a food court near the technology tower. So afternoon you can go around the campus, make yourself familiarized. At 4 o'clock you can go and meet your proctors. Thank you so much. Securities gate la konjam open panna vidunga. Center gate ella gate open pannunga.